like structured repetition, and at the same time you're like turning yourself into a perfect, well, not perfect, honestly pretty shitty like input output device.
I mean, the perfect victim.
The perfect victim for the race cars. Are we going? Are we streaming right now?
Yeah, we're gone. We're going. I was just waiting for you to open your camera.
All right. It's cool in here. It's also dark.
Oh, look at.
All right, I gotta speed up.
That's nice.
What's all the deer skulls?
Yeah.
Is that nice? It's good that they're paying attention to local politics.
Man, I'd love a bandage.
You can't have one of those. You can't be trusted with that.
I'm truly not allowed. No one has been less allowed to have a bandage than me. Ooh. So I just gotta put this in my gun?
Yeah, nice rock. There are several rocks around here. I don't envy the intern who had to haul the 500-pound rock in. Oh yeah, here comes more of the wet slapping.
Well, no, it means I can't kill these guys with my guns.
Oh, are you all out of the black rock?
No, but
there's a ton of them.
There's just a ton of them.
That's true.
Are you fucking...
The insult ammo bomb.
Sat in her office. A weak desk light kept the darkness around her at bay. The silence of the archive suited her. She scowled at a series of graphs when the room turned red. Alarms blared. Breach detected. Then the walls of the archives rumbled. A tremor in the bones of the facility. One by one, the red lights went dark as a wave of nothing poured in from all sides. Diana stood, but there was nowhere to run. The sheer depth of the darkness terrified her. She realized they had done this. Her and Jules. Their ambition. Their hatred. Her desk lamp flickered. In the brief moment before it all went dark, she thought of Jules' smile.
Damn.
I bet it was really creepy. I bet his smile in general.
Yeah, I mean, this is a man who would go on to...
Oh.
Wow.
You're a man I could kill.
To routinely drug an old painter to try and win a marital dispute. There it is. Slap that on. Seal up your holes.
Don't you attack me.
Finally, I have a bandage I can seal up my butthole. I'm sick of this.
There's no reason to seal up your butthole. This isn't Human Centipede season.
No. You don't understand. That's ingress for the darkness. The first thing you need to do when you end up in an Alan Wake scenario is seal up all holes. Not to mention, don't you think it's just gross? Pat?
What?
Don't you think it's just gross that the surface of your body is like perforated by all these weird holes?
No. Why would I think that's gross?
I mean, you died, so...
Yeah, you're
obviously you haven't learned all the things you need to learn, and one of the things you need to learn is that you should be a perfect convex hull.
Your statement...
There should be no holes.
Your statement brought my brain down such a internal, like, rabbit hole.
Yeah.
That I just, like, lost track of what I was doing.
That was exactly the wrong time to be thinking about holes. and specifically sealing them.
Well, I
don't know, dude.
Why do you describe it as perforated?
What else would it be? What else? What other verb would you use?
There's plenty of naturally occurring holes in nature that aren't perforated.
Oh, you're taking issue with. I mean, God did it. God penetrated you.
Yeah.
When he designed you to be imperfect as a joke.
I don't think there's any. I think holes are good. I don't have that.
Turn on your fucking flashlight, you psychopath.
I don't have that tryptomania thing you got.
It's trypophobia.
I truly have no quarrel with holes.
I'm not into them. I don't think we should have them.
Diana setting her off.
All the stuff that's in us should stay in us, and all the stuff that's outside of us should stay outside. That's what I believe.
That's not. That's you.
And holes only facilitate the passage of things in and out. It's insane to have those. Nothing. The bandage is gone.
Yeah,
you
no more
got
bandage
wrecked
is
and it revoked the bandage.
Is that you're not allowed to have this anymore?
Yeah, get good, scrub. All right, go find them. Go fight all those guys. There's like 80. Do it on 1/3 health. Oof.
Dude, I did a whole
5
floor
shells.
on 1 health.
Yeah, so you'll be fine.
Wait, why do I keep changing? Why does my gun keep
Why
changing?
do you keep doing that? Yeah, this is a big boy. It's gonna take 1,000 bullets to put him down. Alright, now you just have to worry about that guy who could shukuchi behind you anytime.
Yeah, my most hated enemy, the fast guy.
Yeah, I guess there was one more of those. Who cares about him though? He's no threat.
I just want a bandage, man.
Where is he? Where is he? Where's the fast guy?
No,
Oh,
that
is
was
him?
that was the fast guy.
No, he was holding a pipe.
Well, there's no one over there. There's a little container. No, that was the fast guy. I hate to be the one to tell you this.
Okay.
Because otherwise we'd be hearing a guy going, like, making, like, Tasmanian devil sounds.
Yeah. He'd be saying things like, I'm gonna knock over all the filing cabinets, or
Oh, I was thinking, like, blah.
blah, make me carry the big rock inside. Why is the rock in the archives? Carrying the big rock is what gave him the leg strength to shadow
Bandage? Now, who would need that? Here's more shotgun bullets.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh hey. Just go. Just leave.
Oh, that didn't kill it? No, that did kill him. Okay.
It killed him.
Well, no,
It just takes him a long time to turn into little paint flecks.
Yeah, but I didn't charge that one all the way up, so it was like a grand experiment for me.
Yeah. You were wondering if it was possible to waste the valuable paint gun ammo. You're not even gonna look down any of these halls.
I'm pretty sure that this is a maze, is what I'm beginning to realize.
Oh.
Jules!
Yeah, you just kind of. I guess you turned on the boss lever.
Experiment tomorrow.
Well,
I can't find the details anywhere.
not gonna get me in here.
Bastard is
That's
hiding
the
them.
manager summoning switch.
All those years, he steals credit from my ideas and my work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized?
Where do you get the bandages? Where do you keep your bandages in here?
Fucking rich, Jules. Oh, and he's reportedly misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my work. Suddenly, the
This doesn't look
Nice.
like style.
Nice.
Different artist.
He is actively impeding critical
That's
bureau
Jules.
research.
He's just drawing some pictures.
I mean, if he can do that, then what is stopping me from going down to that lab? And I don't know, just inverting the amplifiers or misaligning the receivers or both. It's the same thing in principle.
Do you ever think about how they need like a whole ass crew to do
He
this?
booked the lab. Some big experiment tomorrow. I can't find the details anywhere.
Stop thinking about this new direction for the lake
Bastard was
house. I
hiding
got back
them.
to New York, pivoting
All
research to
those
threshold
years, he
reality
steals credit from
manipulation.
my ideas and my work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized? Oh, that is
Made by a
really
certain
fucking rich,
files-
Jules. Oh, and he's reportedly misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my work. Suddenly, the exact pages that I need to
Oh.
reference have just vanished. He is
Damn, sometimes I feel like
impeding
that.
Critical
Switch
Bureau
cord.
research.
Quick lesson on light switch cords.
I mean,
If you
he
find
can do
one,
that,
pull it
then
3
what is
times.
stopping me
I don't want
from
it.
going down to that lab?
Yeah.
And I
What
don't
if we
know,
what if we
just
want to
inverting
explore?
the amplifiers or misaligning the
Oh,
receivers
wait, no.
or both. It's the same thing in principle.
I don't want to go out there. 1, 2.
I'm just expecting like a jump
3.
scare. Oh,
The Ocean
Oh,
View
we're in the
Motel
Ocean View.
is a dimensional
Nice.
intersection. The doors from the lobby can lead anywhere. But
you think?
I didn't end up in the lobby this time, which was definitely unusual.
I'm glad everyone goes there.
Yeah. Everyone gets to see the ocean view at least once.
But you know what? It's got me thinking. Like, do you think they got bandages? Oh, look, it's one of those. It's one of those visual tricks.
You mean like an infinite hallway illusion?
Hmm?
I don't know, maybe try going down there.
Well, no, that's where I came from. It'll just go forever.
Yeah. There's got to be some kind of treasure if you run down this hallway for 3 hours.
No, the only invisible wall. The only way to
Oh,
do
shoot.
it, I would need to be able to do it like the backflip. I need to do the backflip up the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Jules?
Their painter really fucked up this portrait.
Ooh.
Panopticon. But the Panopticon
Some
is
baobab trees.
headquarters. Yeah.
Oh, I guess we're in the oldest house.
Let's go find this Michel Foucault fella I'm always hearing about.
Forest, the sun is shining, birds are calling. I feel dirt beneath my feet, the breeze, everything smells like green.
Hey, what's your deal?
Sunlight on my face, birds are flying past, leaves rustle in the wind, in a forest.
What do just once, I want this guy to have no deal. They just brought him in case.
Hey,
I'm Agent Kieran Estevez, Federal Bureau of Control. Identify yourself.
It's quiet.
Who are you?
It's been a long time since I've seen anyone.
why are you
This
to
is an
sell?
FBC containment unit. Why is the Bureau detaining you?
Political
I'm where
statements.
I belong.
Yeah.
Everyone I meet here is either a painting or a paracriminal.
I'll be honest with you. If you get 3 square meals a day, or even better, you don't have to, there's no toilet in there. He probably doesn't eat or poop. This is your dream.
Yeah.
This is the
Well,
homeostasis dream.
He's still got
There's
a
a
mouth
sign
and
over there
ears
for
and a
the
nose and
Panopticon.
stuff.
You don't know that.
He's not totally
Panopticon's
smooth.
only in New York, in HQ.
Yeah, those could be
Is
painted
this
on.
the oldest house?
I think that's where I am.
So you are inside the oldest house. Is anyone else alive?
His jammies look comfy.
I can't.
It's a waste of time. Hey, this is important.
That's not Dylan
FBC
with hair,
headquarters
is it?
went dark 4 years ago.
Went dark 4 years
What exactly
ago?
happened in there?
We were attacked.
I think that might be Dylan.
Yeah, I think it is.
No, not again. Not yet. No, 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 no.
Hey,
I thought everything was cool
Stay
after
with
the
me.
end of Control, but I guess not.
I mean, they don't unlock they don't figure out the doors.
Yeah.
You just stop the hiss invasion from getting worse.
Yeah, okay.
What attacked the oldest house?
Well, it's been
I
4
need to
years.
know.
You're asking this now?
Something's changing. Outside. Can you feel
Yeah, it sounds fucked up in here.
I can hear it. It's getting worse.
Oh no, is my favorite falafel stand
Can't stay,
closing?
can you?
Hold on. For well intentioned. I need to know if it.
Oh, yeah, I think that is Dylan.
Tell Jesse I tried.
Does look like him.
I really did.
But he was like a bald little baby.
Yeah. Now he's still in prison now, but they let him grow his hair. Okay.
The oldest house. Felt wrong
Book the
somehow.
lab. Some big experiment tomorrow.
I guess
I can't
maybe
find the
His
that'll
voice is back to
anywhere.
normal.
make sense when we get a sequel to Control.
Yeah, I
All
mean,
those years
that's coming
he
out.
steals credit from my ideas and my work.
Yeah,
and
that'll be
now
great.
he's scared of being plagiarized.
Control.
Looks like we're
That is
breaking out of the
really
building.
Fucking rich, Jules.
Okay.
Gotta use all those New York assets with Alan Wake for something. Man, I wish everything wasn't so blurry. I could see if I could find a bandage. Alright.
Well, that was nice.
Ooh, I wanted to go check out the locker rooms.
Okay. Shady saw Tom York live. Yeah. Yeah, you mentioned that to
Who's
us.
that?
Sublevel 2.
It's okay, Pat. He's never played in the Mountain Goats.
I mean,
Okay,
yeah.
Shady's just muting us. Okay, Shady came here to give us an update on how things are going with him, which is nice, and then immediately muted us.
So who is Tom York? Is
I'm
that
glad it
like
was
a-
good.
Is that like a
Lead singer of Radiohead.
I was gonna say like not the Beatles, but you know, like that kind of a person.
I mean, yeah, I guess Radiohead's a pretty high-profile band, so
Oh, are they the
Sure.
ones who are the creeps?
yeah, they're all creeps and weirdos, and what are they doing here?
Excuse me.
Yeah, that dude's wet slapping menacingly towards you. Oh, he can open doors. No slapping.
What a jerk. Didn't they see I was trying to read? Romness. It's important that I'm informed of all proceedings, since the other Dr. Marmont is failing to provide me with details about her team's progress. I ask you to seek information from members of the team. Alright, Jules.
May be gone,
Shit, he played
but he left us
played
with
some
a
of the
goodbye
Suspiria remake soundtrack.
Oh, does he do music?
Yeah, he does movie
Sorry.
soundtracks.
I'm glad you deciphered that statement correctly.
Yeah, it's the only type of music you care about other than like the Mountain
Raw
Goats.
emotion.
Wait, is Johnny Greenwood a Radiohead?
To a
He
crowd of
put
55
everything
plus
he
old
had
white
into
men.
this one.
Is Johnny Greenwood?
Yeah, Johnny Greenwood was also in Radiohead. Yeah, they've
Oh,
both
wow.
gone on to do soundtracks.
Who do you think's better at it?
Every reading we take is,
Johnny
is
Greenwood.
off the charts.
Hell yeah.
But Tom York's not bad. He's produced some really good soundtracks.
This is what we have been waiting for.
Sitting in polite confusion.
It is the key.
Yeah, I guess since Shady can't hear us, I can respond
I
in
will
chat.
achieve what
no, it's funnier
no
this way.
one has before me. Not
Oh,
darling,
Shady doesn't have us
arrogant
muted, I
chic.
guess.
Not my.
Yeah, Shady agrees
Says
Johnny is
he's
better, but
happy all the
Tom York
life.
did very well in Suspiria.
So, we have a
which
painter
yeah,
and a painting that can
my
talk,
feelings exactly.
clearly connected.
That movie
it's-
had
But Lane
some
was dead
there's-
before
weird
any of
guys
this
in
even
it.
happened.
Their soundtrack work really lets them show off how like
Did any of it.
they are pretty serious and impressive students of music theory and music history, right? Like,
Are they the guys
Fine,
who
I
did
see.
that
Yeah,
ARG
that's
that
genius.
kidnapped people?
no, that was Nine Inch Nails.
Okay.
Yeah, very different.
Is it that different?
I don't really like Guadagnino, but the music was good.
I think Guadagnino is fine. You know?
Katie says you're thinking of Katy Perry. Yeah, remember that time Katy Perry committed kidnappings across the United States, and we all just kind of forgave her for it.
I think I
None
don't
of the
think-
people were ever found. We think she did an Elizabeth Bathory thing with them, but you know, innocent until proven guilty.
I don't have any beef. I think some of his movies are good and some of them are better than others, you know? And
I liked the
he's-
Suspiria remake quite a bit.
Yeah, and you saw Bones and All.
Yeah, I liked Bones and All pretty well.
It's like, oh, here's a guy who gets to do like a variety of movies. Challengers is good. Too.
Oh, man, he's really into like sexy stuff.
Oh yeah, he's doing an American Psycho. So I'm expecting the gerbils to be back on the table.
Okay. Yeah, he could maybe fulfill the original vision for American Psycho, which I don't think is good, but Shady had no time for call. I have no time for Call Me by Your Name. It's like,
Yeah, they didn't have the
I don't
peach
know.
scene, so like, what's the point?
was there like a book that preceded the movie?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
In it, a guy covers a peach with he takes a bite of a peach and then covers the face with his cum, and then
Nice.
the other guy and then the little teen. That's it.
Jesus. Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's just I don't really I don't really have any interest in Champions for the same reason. I don't really like plots that are just like ain't this fucking steamy?
Here's the thing I love about Champions. They have a scene that takes place and was shot inside of an Applebee's where they eat Applebee's appetizers. And
That's
the
fair.
scene is,
That is pretty funny.
incredible.
I love the idea of like aren't they like pro tennis players doing
Yes,
this?
all three of them are pro tennis players.
Fucking pro tennis players eating 9,000 calorie Applebee's jalapeno poppers.
They're all three are tennis players. They both are crushing on Zendaya.
Yeah, I know about that.
And then Zendaya's leg explodes, and they seduce each other to they seduce each other. They both start trying to seduce her to get her to be their coach. She ends up with one. 20 years later, you know, one of them's like a big loser who lives in his car and thinks about killing himself every night.
Wow.
And you know, and then they all hook, and then she hooks up with him, and you know, and then they all hook up together, and then the movie literally ends. Spoilers for Challengers, by the way. The movie literally ends with the two male characters hugging on the tennis court.
Is Guadagnino, is his thing just like he wants more thruples in movies?
It is a you know, it is a throuple movie because I mean you see the fucking trailers where like they're both doing her on the next while with each other.
This team has found new pages written by Wake.
To use art with the power, the shadow must first define
About the
art.
Rudolph Lane painting again.
Does a critic define what is art? Where do we find
Bullshit.
critics? Kidnap
Just
slash
people
lure in
cannot
critics?
produce results before months.
Are the audience?
I
Are
have
we
to
the
go
audience?
faster, no matter the cost.
A drug using bum? often wears a turtleneck and drinks red
Still
wine.
behind our projections.
Left-wing political views. Danger
The
if
more the
left-wing
machines
politics
can
made
produce,
real by the
the closer
shadow?
we can
Any
count
right-wing
style.
artists? Not for abstract art or poems.
Takes a lot of raw
Damn.
material and production
Damn,
is slow.
you're right. There are no based
We're changing
like
directions.
Kandinsky
The
enjoyers.
hypothesis
They're
remains
like, we
unchanged.
found one guy,
Imitating
we found
Link's
one
writing style
right-wing
will allow
artist.
us to generate
Yeah,
art
Shady
capable
Gloat
of
was
linking
was
to the
maybe
threshold.
still apt. Enjoy your extremely low power
Our
bills.
live subject should
I
match Wake's
I imagine
style much
in
faster.
New Zealand the way they do solar panels makes sense, and you can actually sell your power back to the grid
I need
at the
to-
same rate. Or
I-
you don't have. Sorry, the problem in the U.S. is that you have to sell the power back to the grid, and the rate you sell the power back to the grid is way lower than your kilowatt hour price. So it's like, no matter how effectively you're powering your own house during that time, you have to get like a battery and literally disconnect yourself from the grid. It's so weird.
I need to
like
get-
for solar panels to make sense in a lot of parts of the U.S.
I need to get some fucking solar panels set up. Yeah, we did.
Oh, you can shop around for the rate you sell power back to the grid in New Zealand. Then yeah, maybe it's just sensible.
I need to because New York gives huge incentives for homeowners to get solar power.
It'll cover 92% of your power costs. Damn.
If you're like not a whole like family of people, solar panels, like especially during peak sun hours, could keep you afloat pretty easily.
Water dripped from the ceiling as Diana
It depends on where you
stared at
are.
the
I don't know if
photos stacked
I don't know
on the
how effective
workstation.
solar panels would be
Each one
in
was a
Houston
branch
during
of
the
research.
summer, right?
Drip.
I'm
Some
using
thin,
so much fucking power just to keep my
some
house
thick.
below 90 degrees.
They represented years of her life, her work, dissecting the act of creation and examining the bloody pieces. Bringing in live subjects had been her idea. Drip. Bureau leadership denied their request. But after HQ went into lockdown, she took advantage of the chaos and got her artists. Jules had whined about the optics. Diana
She got
ignored
him.
Now in her office below the waterline of Cauldron Lake, she considered how to proceed. Jules was convinced the page they had found would come true. It promised disaster. A situation out of control. Impossible. Diana was always in control. Drip. Drip. She needed answers. She needed to quantify, to define, to control.
Women.
Shady, you are now firmly in gloating territory, gloating about your functional local government and how they're giving you interest-free loans to save a ton of money on power over 30 years. Damn it.
No, that's close to what we have.
In New York, maybe.
Yeah.
In Texas, there might be some stuff in Texas. I need to shop. I need to check.
I just
but
don't want.
I don't
see,
think
my
there
problem is I just don't.
I think in
wanna-
Texas, it's like you get an incentive for buying a generator that you can burn fossil fuels in when the local power grid fails, as it often does.
Well, the hard part, the most grueling process for me is,
Damn, Shady. When
That is-
when my contractors arrived to fix my fence, they only referred to me as Hamlet. So maybe maybe the problem's with me. Maybe wherever I go.
the
There
biggest
I
thing,
am.
the biggest thing for me is I don't want to. It's hard to take it. Like the process of getting a loan is annoying, well, especially when it's not something I'm being tricked into, like how I bought my computer. Are we at the end of the game?
I didn't
Mormonts
trick you.
Had opened the door into Cauldron
might be at
Lake's
the end of the game.
threshold. It was forced. It was unstable. Shutting the experiment down was the only option.
This seems easy. I'm sure this will be really easy.
Oh, Jules.
Yeah, there he is. Calm down.
Oh man.
They're
Diana?
gonna fight each other?
Damn, how'd you do that without a flashlight?
I think she's also sick with the vibe. Yeah, look at her go.
What a babe. Oh my
Wow.
god, she's riding him.
This DLC directed by Guignogni.
Guino,
Whatever that
Guino. You go, girl.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't think this is good for him.
Oh. Excuse me while I go turn off the thing.
See, now he's got one big hole in him, and his life has gotten so much worse.
Oh no, she's talking in the third person. She's
Typical
washed.
fucking Mormons.
She's just coming at you with fist.
Whoa.
Oh! She's got kind of a Hulk vibe. Maybe we'll get to see her do like a big Hulk jump at some point.
Oh, I bet I need
she's
to.
got her shield
I
back.
bet I need to pull stuff.
Oh yeah, because the whole thing is that like she's forced the goo in.
Excuse me.
So yeah, there's probably environmental stuff that you have to do during this boss fight. Oh,
I'm so good
She's
at dodging
threatening you.
her.
is this anything? Yeah. Okay, no, it's not anything. She is reacting to.
The light.
Yeah.
Where'd she go?
Yeah, Shady. This is probably the end of the game. See ya.
Wow, she's really just throwing rocks at me.
Yeah, her nightmare form is basically an ogre.
Like I needed more problems.
Except she's so tiny.
Oh no, not these guys. Yeah, it's ogre animation, same character model.
Oh wait, do you think I just pop her with this? Oh shit, that arced.
I didn't do nothing.
It never occurred to me that that arced before.
You're in a bad way. Okay, I guess we just had to wait for her to come down from her spot. Hold on, please. Hold on just a moment.
She sucker punched me to death.
Yeah, she got you.
What? Well, I would love healing items. I would love to have ever been given healing items again.
It does feel like spiteful. The game really doesn't want you to have them. But it might have something to do with how much ammo you use. Like, the game's always prioritizing ammo over healing items.
Well, I love to shoot.
You are truly shooting every bullet you can. Every bullet the game will let you.
Why did you think this was a good idea? Where'd she go?
She's in her office.
Empty. Oh shit.
Completely empty. Rock.
Yes!
There we go.
It kinda glitched out, but it got it in.
Yeah. It just wasn't playing the animation. The bandage teleported onto your arm.
Like I needed more problems.
Here comes a guy. She's throwing a rock. Are you gonna try and nail her with one of the paint cans again?
No.
Or you think you just need to wait for her to finish
I think I just
throwing
gotta wait.
things?
I think I just gotta wait.
And try not to get hit.
Yep, sounds like she's gotten down.
Yeah, and she is. You just already starting to unload before you can even see her. Do we want the threshold to fracture? Is that good?
Who knows?
Oh
man?
god, you're really kind of blowing the flesh off of her.
Yeah, what did you think I was trying to do?
I didn't think you were gonna skeletonize her. Look at her.
Yeah, I got her ass.
Wow. Amahanek done voted. Congratulations on doing your civic duty. I'm probably gonna vote tomorrow. I finished the big dumb thing at work and they gave me tomorrow and Monday off. So I technically
Oh.
have a voting holiday.
Look, you're angry, I get it.
To you, to Rudolph Lane. I will do whatever I can to make sure this kind of thing doesn't happen again.
Okay, so they extracted the man stone and put it down here and ran a bunch of electricity through it.
The Marmonts are dead. I don't know if that's any sort of consolation, but it's done. The threshold
okay.
is tearing itself apart. You are a paranatural entity. That's all there is to it.
The paint was all over him. I feel like I'm gonna go fight him now.
That would make some sense. Oh.
Paint's all over me too, but what does that mean?
I guess it means it's time to crawl into a big concrete wall.
Agent Estevez stood in the forest just outside of Bright Falls. She watched
Who's
her
that
team
over there?
detain
Oh.
Alan Wake and Ilmo Koskela, stuffing them into black SUVs. She realized this was the moment Wake had been writing in the vision she had seen. The story was coming true. She pushed the thought out of her head. It had been a good tip, a way to find Wake. Nothing more.
Alan Wake!
You're under arrest.
Wow.
After
Oh,
the
nice.
threshold event collapsed,
We won. Never
I
mind.
was
I guess
back
he's
at Cauldron
dead.
Lake. But for a moment,
Yeah, and
was somewhere
the
else.
writer dude, the playwright, is just
I saw
really
Yeah.
Alan Wake
confused out
there.
here.
I'm glad
He
he's
was writing
alive.
about me finding him
Yeah,
in Bright
I'm glad the
Falls,
anomaly
in the
chose to
woods.
dump him safely
It was a good
outside the
tip.
gate.
I called the surviving members of my team, and I told them to meet me there. You know, these cases, they never get less ambiguous or easier. But this one, this was tough.
I had to kill
Because
a lot of
protocol says
coworkers.
entities like the Taken are
Yeah.
monsters, threats. But the Marmonts were monsters way before the Shadow got to them. So at the end of the day, what's the difference?
One is surrounded by a big field of blur, and can do instant transmission, and the other just drugs painters to try and get more future paintings.
Right. Well, hey.
All right,
You want
we
to
really
see the,
we really didn't have that much left to go.
You want to see the? Since it's so early, do you want to see the other DLC?
And how long is the other DLC?
Like an hour long. But I was gonna do something fun.
Okay.
I'm gonna do something really funny. Night Springs, episode 1, #1 fan, load episode. It's loading the episode.
I can see that.
A fan. The dictionary definition of the word is an enthusiast, a fervent devotee, an abbreviation of fanatic. What comes across to an outsider as a dangerous obsession or even madness is something entirely different from the point of view of the fan herself. To be a fan is a joyous existence, one filled with the happiness that stems from knowing with utter clarity the purpose of your life. But what if that purpose could be more still? If you could be lifted out of the flock as your idol's chosen one, the only one who could decipher his secret messages.
One fan.
What lengths would you go?
What
to
if you
save
could
the
be
object
president
your
of the fan
obsession
club?
in Night Springs?
This is Night Springs.
Tonight's cult classic episode, number 1 fan.
Teleplay by Alan Wake. Alan Wake's secretly 90 years old.
Life's a funny thing.
So this is about the best
All
character
your
from the game.
time wishing and hoping
This weird
and
lady.
dreaming
This is her
for
story.
something, and then
Mhm.
bam, destiny shows up at your door like a mailman with a package you were pretty sure got lost because you ordered it like 6 months ago. But that's okay. When your destiny has eyes like sunsets and a beard like mahogany-colored velvet, you don't really mind how it arrives. But my day didn't start off with all that excitement. It began like any other day did for this waitress slash protector of the town of Night Springs. As
There we go.
always, Knight's Diner was the hottest spot in town, so there was plenty of work to do.
All right.
It's everyone's favorite waitress.
It's time to go get treated like shit. Another day as a
Everyone,
food
You-
service
could I
worker.
get
Bro.
another cup of that delicious special brew that only you know how to make?
Who's
Of
yelling at you
course.
from across the room?
Who else wants a top up?
Me?
Right here, please.
One for me, please, and thank you.
Will do.
Bro, did
Let
you
me
not just
grab
hear
a
them?
fresh pot.
Oh, optional. Dispense really good advice. Ooh, a perk.
You can't have that
You
though.
don't got it. Ooh, a fl-
Pie here is to die for.
Here's your coffee.
How do you juggle running this?
No
diner
one's
all
mouth
over a century?
moving.
And that amazing
moving.
fan site for the writer you love so much.
I work extremely hard, but also I'm naturally talented.
Well, heck, no wonder
okay.
us regular folks can't keep up. I'll never be as successful as you.
Comparing yourself to me won't help. You gotta find what you want to do and do it.
She was kind of a megalomaniac.
Wow. You just changed my entire way of looking at the world. Thank you.
No problem.
You're welcome.
Here you go.
A person of your genius and grace is wasted serving coffee to us regular Joes and Joannes.
Oh, I don't mind.
Oh, you don't need any advice? Alright.
No. No, he's
got it figured out.
he's just content to be here and behold your
coffee.
glory.
I heard your
Behold
fan
the
site
girth
for
of
that
this
writer
waitress.
was named best fan site in the world.
Hell yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Breathlessly
It wasn't
congratulating
easy.
someone on their fan site.
Hey, well, I mean, it was voted best in the world.
Another
Yeah,
cup.
I mean that's a
I
huge
would kill
achievement.
to have a passion like you do for that writer of yours. You two are destined for each other.
We sure are. That's everyone's coffee. Better put this pot back.
Damn, someone needed advice out there. And I failed to give it to them.
Wow.
I loved being the very successful
Well,
owner and operator of the county's
even
most
even
popular
as
diner.
an unprecedented
That was nothing
genius,
compared
sometimes
to
we
my
fail.
police fire of passion for the writer and his sheer literary talent.
What is your
and
deal?
flowing hair and lips like buttery pie crust.
He's
Hi! I need to clear the empty
he's
pie
doing
plates from the
fine is
table.
his deal. He's got everything he needs. He's got cell phone, he's got cup and straw.
My date last night was a total bust. You're the expert on romance?
Oh,
Any
here we go.
advice?
Yes. But first, tell me everything.
Long story short, she told me I dressed like a divorced gym teacher. But it's
I think
what's
you dress
inside
more
that
like
matters, right?
like a biker in comfortable sweatpants.
You still have to put in some effort. If you don't have a jacket with elbow patches, buy one.
Elbow patches. Oh, got it. Thanks a million.
Don't mention it.
Now no one will say you look like a gym
Is
teacher.
Knight's Diner going to enter the statewide pie competition?
Gym teachers
this
never
year?
have elbow
Of course.
patches.
We're gonna make
Those
this
are-
our
those are
20th
patches
win
of
in a row.
distinction.
Those plates won't clear themselves.
I saw on the news that you saved every single kitten from that bear attack. Amazing!
Thanks. Those yoga lessons really paid off.
The writer lives just outside town in that mansion of his. Why don't you go talk to him?
Oh, we have our own ways of talking. I better take these plates back to the service
$4.99 for
window.
a milkshake and $3 for a pie? Damn.
Excuse me. Can I borrow you?
What can I get you?
Oh. I need a good book recommendation. After all, you're the town's literature buff.
Oh, you have got to read the newest book in the Writer's Crime Trilogy. I'll grab you a copy from the back.
I keep it next to the mop.
From storage.
You better not crease any pages.
This. Oh, I like it with kids. ears.
Yeah, some extremely Tumblr-fied Alan Wake drawings.
Yeah, look at that midriff. Boy of the decade. Ooh.
What's this Alan Wake needs one of the politician Tumblr character sheets that we often get around election season.
He's 3/4 of the way to being the fucking Thomas Jefferson Tumblr character.
Yeah.
Like with that
Yeah.
hair. Here's a little song I wrote. I mean,
You can't turn on Big Mouth Billy Bass.
Who can do it?
What's his name? Bubba Swades?
Yeah, his name's Bubba Swades.
Nice.
Who can do it? Thank you for taking in my 6 macaws. That's right. She said she runs a bird sanctuary. I know you have your hands full with all the other sick birds at your bird sanctuary, but if anyone can find a cure for their rare bird lupus, it's you. A girl who wants to be you someday. The only thing that hurts more than love, loving again. By the America's best-selling writer. Death comes for everyone. That doesn't mean it's painless. A man's life ripped away. He's out to get justice. And Ooh, that little cat.
Which one are you gonna give him?
I don't think it's
Which of the Will Hurt series?
I don't think I can give him. I think this might be the wrong
room.
Yeah.
There's a separate storage closet. This is the bathroom.
Who's dumping?
Hold on, I gotta evacuate this book. I keystered the book earlier, just in case this happened.
No
to
time
keep it
for
safe.
I've got customers waiting.
Wait, so one of these is the book.
Yeah. Or maybe it's like behind the door. I don't know. Surely it's not.
It's a novel from storage.
There's 3 novels.
Or maybe there's no. What if these aren't by that guy?
Who else could it be? Then I mean, it's America's best-selling writer, and they don't say his name, just like she doesn't say his name.
And this is storage. Storage.
I thought you'd already played this.
I did, but I don't remember this part. I don't remember this part. I was about to tell you what happened the first time I ever played this DLC, which is very early on. I just busted through that door, and I was left walking the town like a specter, unable to progress for like an hour and a half before I realized this wasn't what was supposed to happen.
This wasn't your mission. Can you... Yeah, maybe you can close the door. Without... Okay.
Did you see that arm?
That was interesting.
Did you see that arm? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Brother. Alright,
Surely we have to be able to interact with these things somehow.
It's me, your
There we
favorite
go.
writer whose voice you would recognize in your
Oh!
sleep.
It's
I'm
the
a
Billy
teacher.
Bass.
Please, my #1 fan. You're the only one who can
It's the
save
Billy
me.
Bass.
Oh my gosh! Don't worry, I'm on my way. My beloved writer was in terrible danger,
Shit.
and I had to rescue him.
That's
the
good.
Stakes had never been higher. Luckily, I kept all my accessories in the diner's kitchen.
Alright, time to get our gun. Time to get strapped.
My accessories.
What? Yes!
Everything a girl
Yes,
needed to
yes,
claim
yes!
victory in the battle for love.
Alright.
Bolt-action hunting rifle with a gorgeous walnut stock.
Yeah?
Deadly. And looks
all right,
good
what?
doing it.
enjoyed these
Just like me.
sounds for a quick sec. I'm doing the fun part.
He has to do something off screen. He has to be secretive.
Oh, no. I just don't have it captured. The stream will hear it.
Okay, I guess I will
You don't hear the beeps
switch
and
over to the
boops?
stream audio. I do not.
Well, it's over anyway. Yeah, I gotta know it. Alright.
My trusty 12 gauge, fully automatic. Extreme circumstances
interesting.
call for extreme shotguns.
Did you hear the beep
I
and
was
boop?
finally ready for a night
yeah, I
out
turned on the
town
stream audio and there was some
with
beeping and booping.
danger. There was no time to
Fully fully automatic fire?
The shortcut through the
Yeah.
boatyard was the fastest way to my writer's mansion in the woods outside town.
Guys, thank you.
The boatyard is this way!
This lady lives a fucking awesome life. Which was, I guess, always true. Like, even in Alan Wake 1, or even in the regular game, I was
realize how much
just
he
in
needed
awe
me.
of how
And if
how
that's not love,
powerful her positive energy was. But
I like how pink everything is.
yeah, maybe squeeze a few off into the air for these guys. They seem to want it. Yeah. We've got to save literature.
I was leaving my old life behind, like a body left to sink in a lake so no one finds it. Nothing would get between me and my future with the writer.
That's
All
right,
right.
baby.
The little skip.
Wait, who's this?
Who's this handsome biker? Who's this tough motorcycling man? Shoot him. You need his motorcycle.
Who the heck is that?
Alan Wake.
I knew you'd come to his rescue.
Who are you? And why do you look like a slightly less handsome version
This is
of my
great.
writer?
One of my favorite
ever
fan
compare
fiction
me to
pages
that
from the
worthless
game
hack. Sure, I may be
was
his
the one where
wild and
she was like
rebellious estranged twin
in the
brother,
arms
but
of soldier Alan Wake
can't all
while
be perfect.
rescuing
I
writer
had
Alan
no
Wake. It was very
idea
good.
He had a brother. To think there were two of him all this time.
After today, there won't be. No more writer, no more books, no more living in his shadow.
But you're his brother. I'm sure you two can talk it out and realize you have so much in common, and after you change, you can move in together. And I'll come over with popcorn for movie nights.
He had his chance for popcorn and movie nights, but he wanted to keep everything for himself. Too bad. You know what they say? If you can't join him, beat him.
What did you do to him?
I locked Mr. Fancy Pants up somewhere you'll never find him.
You won't get away with this. I'll stop you.
Babe, I got an army of people that hate that hack almost as much as I do. They're ready to die if it stops him from writing another crappy book. What do you got?
I have the power of love.
I was
is that
really
right?
wondering which you were gonna
Well,
pick there.
You're gonna need more than your feelings if you want to stop all of us.
Only a monster could be blind to the brilliance of my writer's books.
Here come the
There
freaks.
was only one way to deal with monsters.
Only one way to do it. Good God. There we go. It's fully infinite ammo.
Yeah, I gave myself infinite
You don't
ammo.
even oh, okay.
I do not have to reload.
Yeah.
Between me and my writer.
God, the like base game gore effects are really working in this scenario.
I gotta follow the. Oh shit! No.
Okay. Are you cheating more? Cheating even harder?
My writer's jerky twin had him locked up somewhere, like a sweet, helpless prince locked in a tower. But
Okay, good. I was looking at my frames and I was like, why are my Discord frames a little low? And I was like, am I on Wi-Fi? My Ethernet cord unplug? And it's true, it did. And now I'm back in the green.
his fan in shining armor was on her way. Luckily, one of those haters had made a hole in the fence for me.
Yeah, that's right, the
twins'
haters.
motorcycle had left tracks in the mud. I recognized the tread pattern immediately, thanks to my famously keen perception. The tracks would lead me right to my writer and his kidnapper. I felt like the detective from my writer's books, solving the case with my wits. All I needed now was an unlimited supply of black coffee and crippling emotional trauma caused by the untimely death of my spouse.
You don't need that.
More haters. I hate my...
Oh, that one just went off.
Yeah. More haters, though.
More haters. The haters never stood a chance.
This fucking rockabilly ass music.
Yeah. As you're just rolling through here, exploding everyone's head. So are you gonna have to brutalize Alan Wake's evil twin?
It's looking that way, huh?
He's kind of begging for it. He's cruising for a brutal losing.
Me and my writer.
Oh my god, I just registered what they're saying. They're saying like extremely straw man disparagements of Alan Wake's books.
Uh-huh.
God damn. Like that one just said, too scary and weird. Somehow you gave yourself even more shotgun shells.
I just noticed that too. Wow, fuck.
Why hadn't my writer ever told me he had a semi-evil twin brother?
What the fuck? Tina?
He must be waiting until our third or fourth date, surrounded by candles, so he could reveal this vulnerable chapter from the dramatic story of his emotionally troubled past. Oh, that man has more layers than a croissant.
Well, here's my question though. Why is evil twin brother swerving so much?
He's
like, I feel like you would have got into this wall here.
He's on a mission, but he's also kind of having fun.
What's over
What's that over there?
I couldn't let these monsters continue to plague my dear writer with their negativity. I would treat them the same way I'd treat trolls on my fan site, but this time, I was banning them from life.
Alright, you're up.
All the tears of all the angels in heaven were falling over this city. What are you doing, dude?
It's extremely specific on where I have to be hovering.
She wore the rain like a funeral shroud. She was in sad state, this city of mine, but she was still mine, the filthy prison I called home. I was here for a reason, Joe Bullets Capone. He was inside drinking champagne and throwing around his dirty money while I stood in the rain smoking a soggy cigarette. But that didn't matter. The only thing that mattered was that I knew Bullets had a bad night coming his way, and he had no clue. He made me wait for it, though. My pack of cigarettes was long gone by the time Bullets staggered out the back door. I detached myself from the shadows, stepped up right beside that pathetic excuse for a man. What are you doing? Long time, Joe. Bullets looked up. His booze-soaked grin twisted into something less friendly. You! He reached for the pistol under his jacket, a six-shooter with slugs as big as my cigarette stubs. I'd done my homework. He barely had the piece out of its holster before I was on him. I wrestled it out of his hands, tossed it behind a dumpster. Bullets didn't like that. Gave me one right in the gut. Wind rushed out of my lungs like a soul leaving a body. Through my wheezing, I could make out the slap of boots against water. Bullets was legging it. Had to get after him. Couldn't lose him, not when I was so close. He had info I needed. The address of the last stop for this train called Revenge. So I sucked in whatever air I could and took off after him through the twisting maze of alleyways. 2 rats, but only 1 cheese. I pulled out my revolver. I was playing for keeps. Don't make this hard, Joe. I caught up to him as he was dropping down the other side of a chain-link fence. He sneered, teeth like rows of gray tombstones. He thought he was escaping. He thought he was safe. My body slammed against the fence like a bird against a window. I clutched the thin metal, scrambled over it, the jagged ends of wire ripping through the sleeves of my leather coat and biting into skin. The pain was welcome.
We love Bullets Capone. Oh my god, I have to
There's
be
so
nice to
much.
your voice. Do you want me to take this page?
No, it's fine, it's fine.
Okay.
I dropped down in the alley and ran like a panther. At every blind corner I expected a trash can lid to the face, none came. Maybe Bullets hadn't liked what he saw in my eyes as I climbed that fence. I bet he wasn't smiling now. Then I had him, a trapped rat trying and failing to wrench a locked door off its hinges. I leveled my gun at him. You know what I want, Joe.
Bullets let go of the door handle, hands as up as they'd go, beseeching a higher power not to cast him down. Come on, man, ain't gonna bring your wife back. Can't hurt to try. Talk. Yeah, sure thing, sure. Bullets lunged for his ankle, a crack of lightning from my hand, and he was down in the gutter, clutching his belly. I walked over, calm as snow. I stood over him, watched his putrid blood mingle with the rivers of rainwater. You talk, I call an ambulance. His words were having a hard time getting through the pain. You're insane, man, insane. I raised my gun level with his eyes. Try again. Okay. You want the big man, yeah? You know where you can find, I know where you can find him. Blood pounded in my ears like war drums. All the killing, the sleepless nights, the booze, the countless cigarettes I smoked while ghosts swirled around me. It was all for this. The drums got louder. Bullets caught his breath, straining against the pain. Then he spilled his guts. My #1 fan, if I don't make it, then I just want you to know that... No, I can't say it, curse my cripplingly sensitive autistic nature. I left the alley, told a waiter on the curb that a guy had been shot. Don't care what he did with that information. I had what I needed.
That's what she meant when she said that he sends messages through his work.
Yep. It's just out of context personal messages.
The motorcycle tracks ended at a cabin. Was my rider inside?
Hello? Isn't anyone gonna rescue this poor little rider? Hello? Is anybody
This
there?
feels like a trap.
I'm just a frail rider and I require aid.
He's inside. I'm here. I've come to save you.
Oh, joy! We can finally be together and sit and read poetry readings and drink $18 cocktails and have high tea with the queen.
Wait a minute. My rider only drinks coffee. 2 sugars,
right.
no milk. I keep all the mugs.
TJ Wolf.
No more tricks.
Everything you need to lead your wolf pack.
Where are
Excuse me.
you?
I was never upstairs. I lied when I said there were no more tricks.
Ooh, you're starting to piss me off, mister. Where is my rider?
Loving it.
I'm just having a little fun. Let's chat down at the beach.
What's that?
It's just out the back.
Torture
First, he
ideas.
kidnaps my rider.
Torture ideas for
Then
Hack
he
Brother.
calls him
Our
a
battery.
tea drinker.
Pulling solid
You had
potential.
Crossed the line.
Pulling
I
fingernails
was
too
going to
messy.
go to that beach and
The
give
bell.
this jerk the scolding of a
Where
lifetime.
do
The
I get
bell.
a bell? That's when.
What
that's-
is the bell?
No, that's when they put a big bell on your head and they like whack you. They become the little thingy that
Like
makes you
cartoon style?
bang. Yes. Blunt spoon, nice and simple. Dismantling typewriters, A+ psychological damage. Gasoline/fire. Fire might burn my cabin down. Maybe overcomplicating.
The twin said he was down at the beach.
Brothers, the moon can only shine when the sun is gone. Night can only come when the day is done. Can the sea ever meet the ocean? Yes.
Damn. He's also got pathos.
Arguably the sea always meets the ocean.
Not an inland sea.
Oh, true. I mean, if he's an inland sea, he's fucked.
Yeah. You should have thought about that before being surrounded by land on all sides.
Let's see, where's that, the beach? Oh, hey, there he is.
Let's
Hey.
talk. It's time to shoot him.
Give
Shoot
Alan
him.
back.
Me
Shoot
and my
him.
bike were just enjoying the view.
Blow his ass away.
Where is my rider?
What do you even see?
I can't
in
believe
that
you won't
crybaby?
shoot him
He's
for me.
boring. He dresses like a nerd.
Hush your mouth. He is a stylish intellectual who
Oh,
is
you
in
can't
touch
even
with
aim
his
your gun?
feelings.
You're starting to cramp my style, babe. And I'm not telling you where he is.
What did he ever do to you?
I, already told you that? At the boatyard? I feel overshadowed by success, like he's taking everything I can compete.
Oh, right. I remember.
I mean,
now.
that's not really something
It's
he
a
did to you. It's just something
self-confidence thing.
he did that happened to
well,
affect you.
It's a bit more complicated than that.
You are going to tell me where he is, or else.
Or else what, babe?
What was
You
that?
asked for
Why
it.
did the
You're
stream
rude.
pause for a
You have
second?
no
Oh,
manners.
I
Your
was-
too cool to care attitude
I
is
keep
attractive
checking
initially, but
to
drives
see
people away
if
after
my
they
dogs
realize
have
you're
unplugged
emotionally
my
incapable
Ethernet
of letting your
cable
walls
again.
down to reveal that you are a vulnerable human being just like everybody else. You are trying way too hard with that outfit. You...
No, stop! I don't like being seen. Listen, I never had your precious
Don't
Ryder.
like being seen.
I was just
What?
keeping you distracted while my army of haters storms his mansion.
What?
Now the love of your life
Wow.
is doomed. Doomed!
What?
What a plot. What is the wolf?
He tricked me. Even with my famously keen perception.
What is the wolf?
He's the wolf.
Why would he be the wolf? Oh, maybe he's like a werewolf too?
I think it's just because bad boys are like wolves.
Okay. I
had
ate
to
my
get to
spinach
my
this
writer's
morning, so
mansion
don't mess
as
with me.
fast as my chunky kitten heels would take me.
His books are for morons.
Don't you dare say that.
There we go. That's a good one. Pacing complaints are hard to argue against. Like, it's hard to demonstrate that someone's pacing is good.
Especially because his writing seems really into, just making you read a bunch of like similes and metaphor.
Yeah. And he's always got those extremely short little sentences. Little baby sentences.
Yeah. What? Wait, I mean, what breakfast do you have spinach with?
You could put spinach on eggs.
An omelet? In an omelet?
Yeah. Like a cheese and spinach omelet. You could put spinach on a crepe. Oh, look at
I
that.
knew you,
Nature is
my
beautiful.
number one fan, would never fall victim to my twisted brother's lies.
I love that this
His
cutscene
hatred
is playing
for
out
Liz
while
is
we're covered in blood.
inexplicable as the sunrise, and just as fiery. But I knew your heart would never waver. You're the only one who can save me. I believe in you.
My writer believed in me. We were kindred spirits. We fit together like a bicycle chain and that spiky wheel thing the chain fits into. We were connected by love and destiny. He was meant to be mine, always and forever. There was no time to lose. I was the only one who could save the writer and the very soul of literature from these evil haters. The fate of all art rested on my shoulders. The stakes had never been higher.
Oh, his name is Bad Boy.
Yeah, it's just the bad boy.
Hey.
Much as Alan Wake is
If I
the
have to
writer.
stop you myself, I will.
Unlike him, I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty.
Wolf time. Throw a propane canister at it.
Oh, you're right. I can.
You really can fire that. He is a werewolf! He's a werewolf! Now you see the sexy monster within him. Good, 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 good. No!
Oh, he's
The
shooting
werewolf
hearts.
motorcycle.
He's shooting hearts.
Oh no. The most deadly of all projectiles.
Shit, where does motorcycle go?
Wait, hold on. Is it leaving behind like a little trail?
Yeah, the fire trail.
You killed the motorcycle.
I killed the motorcycle.
I'm so powerful that I don't need a full moon to transform. I love the touch of adding werewolf lore.
He's not a werewolf.
Shoehorning werewolf lore into the middle of the fight. Feels extremely like Twilight.
But
Or
Talon,
Twilight fan
the
fiction.
writer, is not a werewolf.
Yes. Well, yeah. Unlike Twilight, in this world, werewolves are not hereditary. Whoop! He just fell over. Oh, you defeated him.
Defeated him.
Where is he? Where'd you go, bad boy? Where are you?
Where did you go?
I would love to finish you off, but I can't find you. I think he was in the direction that you were.
Oh, there
that
you
you had. Oh, there he is.
I'm not going to kill you. You're my darling writer's brother.
You really do love him, huh? I guess I never even had a chance.
Wait.
I was just jealous of his talent, his money, his velvety hair. But mostly, that he's got the love of somebody as amazing as you.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, you silly werewolf. You could have all those things too. You just need to stop wanting to be him and start wanting to be you.
The
Your
werewolf
words have shown
motorcycle.
me that it wasn't my brother I hated. It was myself. Oh, what have I done?
I mean, that's a pretty cool.
Those haters
Oh,
will
a
tear
pretty
him
cool
apart, and
lot
it's
in
all my
life.
fault. Please, go save him.
Oh, I intend to.
All right, it's time to kill 30 more haters. This is what I do to my ops. The ops taste the pain of 48 shotgun shells. The ops taste rapid fire bolt action rifle. Full auto buckshot. Big Mouth Billy Bass tells me to go out and slay my ops.
Honestly, imagine how different we would think of Son of Sam if instead of a dog it was Billy Bass.
I mean, there should have been a Son of Sam killer for Big Mouth Billy Bass. I think that would have changed history for the better.
He said, "Don't worry, be happy." Wait, what did he say? Typical what? Finish your line.
Mug Rider. Oh God!
Oh yeah, we never really had the light of day to see their brains exposed.
Yeah. Just his now exposed skeleton bones backlit.
Oh no!
This one's a cop. Yeah, he's probably gone through a lot of IDF training. You got to do a couple extra to make sure he stays
Ideas
down.
for next book: inventive murder weapon, stapler, lawn gnome, swordfish, philosophy, escalate the crime, plunge the depths of human darkness, a murder religion, hero's motivation,
religion.
a rival private eye, his wife returns from the dead only to be killed a second time, too much, not enough, A waitress character who's intelligent, sophisticated, and good with a weapon. Smells like cinnamon and gunpowder.
I would love to have a signature smell. Have you ever thought about having a signature smell?
Hair and beard regimen twice a week. Wash thoroughly with cold water. Gently pat dry with high thread count towel. Brush 3 times with honeycomb. Bought locally at the farmer's market. Apply shampoo to dry hair. Rinse with cold water. Gently pat dry with high thread count towel. Condition often. General rules: never wear hats. Once a week, rub 3 mixed eggs bought at the locally at the farmer's market into demped hair, scald and scalp and beard. Avoid chlorine, heat, and inexperienced barbers.
Man,
you ever put eggs in your hair?
Alan Wake has the egg quaff. I have never put an egg in my hair. That sounds like it would be really gross.
I used to do that.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it supposed to do?
They just it's just supposed to give you restore natural oils or some shit. I don't know, man. I was trying to keep my hair and it didn't work.
I condition. I rarely use shampoo.
Oh my god.
And if my hair is especially rough, I'll do some leave-in conditioner.
Together.
It works
Hey.
okay.
Our love was written in the stars. And so we danced like 2 spinning planets that would eventually crash into
This is
each
the
other in a
happiest episode of
dazzling
the Twilight
display
Zone
of
ever.
Flames and rocks.
It's still covered in blood.
Stuff.
So
He
much
told
blood.
me all the sweet things I'd been waiting a lifetime to hear. I saw myself reflected in his eyes. I would always be at his side to inspire and protect him. He needed me
Dip.
now and forever. After all, I am his #1 fan.
We love a love story, folks.
It's just wholesome.
A fan and the object of her joy come together against a world trying to keep them apart. A happy ending for some. But is happiness, like beauty, all in the eye of the beholder? Where is the line between fandom and fixation? One can never tell in Night Springs.
Are we gonna do the Night Springs
I think-
credit song?
As pro waitress as I am, I think there's not a very blurry line here. Imagining you personally putting down all of your favorite writers' haters is probably dysfunctional.
I can feel you getting distracted talking hearing the sound.
Yeah, by this music.
Classic Twilight Zone music.
Yeah. Twilight Zone had a spooky intro, but always like a dance outro. Back then it was jazz.
I'll do the last one. I'll skip the second one, but I'll show you the last one. The second one is.
I mean, we're an hour and 22 in.
Yeah. This will be over. It'll be over. It'll be over.
Okay.
Be over.
What's up, Door?
We often look back and wonder, what if? What if the path not taken had in fact been our charted course? Would we be happier? Or are we, with our set of choices behind us, the lucky ones? And what if nothing would be different? What if, for some of us, our destiny across the endless number of versions of ourselves has been defined and locked beyond any causality of circumstance, beyond the forces in any one reality, but across all realities? For one man, the magnetic pull of destiny is so great it breaks time and space. We join this lone operative, many versions of him, in fact, as he chases his nemesis, a dangerous being known as the master of many worlds. Across the multiverse, across the many versions of a city that is always the same, yet always different. In Night Springs. Tonight's reality-bending episode, Timebreaker.
I can't tell with these Warland Door intros. It feels like the vintage.
No matter
like
how
the
many parallel realities I need to brave,
Okay, well,
how many lives,
still,
how many
still more
versions of
intro.
me it takes, I will stop him, and I will come back for you, my love.
And cut. Everyone, take 5.
Right, so the vintage television camera quality of the Warland Door intro is very subtle, and I can't tell if it's because they're like doing a really subtle digital thing
Was
to
that
it,
okay?
or if it's because
I mean, I
they're
can
like
do more.
using some specific period
less.
equipment that only produces like
Yes.
a
Yes.
mild
Yes.
grain effect.
Sean, I'm really happy.
I bet
Let's
digital,
talk.
but I feel like the
I
trick is
love
to
your
make it look
instinct
really
on
cheap.
this, but we can still push this
Like making the
further.
set and lighting look really
Immerse
cheap,
ourselves into
and
this
then
story.
put it through a digital
Believe in
filter.
it. Make it crazier, wilder. Ba, 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 da, da, da.
Poison Pill Entertainment. That's a good name for a company.
It's so cool we are making this shot.
It feels maybe too edgy for a television like
Wait a
network,
minute. Am I the Sean Ashmore?
yeah,
You
I
wanted to
think you might
talk?
be the Sean
It's
Ashmore.
awesome to be doing this with you again, Sam.
Sean, it's so good to have you back. We've been dreaming about this for so long, and now finally we are making Timebreaker, the video game. It's happening.
Yeah, and FMV as well. That's so cool.
Of course, that was part of the previous game as well.
The FMV video game.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to talk about my character, just get deeper into the lore.
I wonder if this one's gonna be as horny
I
as
could
Night
talk
Trap.
about this for days. He's a multiversal agent. Goes by many
What was the
names,
really
as
horny
there are
one?
many versions of him.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
Branch, others.
If you just Google
He's
Sam
searching
Barlow,
for his
it's one
lost
of his
love,
first
while
games.
his ruthless nemesis, Door, the master of many worlds, is murdering versions of him across parallel realities. He must track down and stop Door.
That's so cool.
You've done cool superhero roles in the past.
I was Iceman.
Long term, the agent will grow into the ultimate iconic superhero.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm just realizing the Poison Pill logo is just the Remedy logo without the bottom part. Find it?
No, and his history starts with 1999. Isle. You're sure it's Sam Barlow? It's not Sam Barlow, is it?
That horny? It's
Oh,
like
is it voyeur?
No, it's like a whole phrase.
Tender loving care?
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the one. This is the fucking one.
Yeah.
Yeah, starring Michael Esposito.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This was one of those busted 90s ideas. Rob Landeros.
We should play that game on stream.
I don't know,
So
dude.
the Vortex
It'd probably be
Gadget-
really bad.
Sorry, I keep forgetting its name. There's just so many acronyms here. But it helps me travel through realities.
Acronyms are cool, right? Like tiny mysteries. You power up your PRS, Polyhedron Reality Shifter, with the SEN Shifter Energy Node to activate a LumiVista TV and ride the vortex between realities. It's all REC, Ripple Effect Corporation tech. And you have a gun and a TBS, Time Breaker Solidifier, to defend yourself.
Right, yeah. You clearly have your own vision of the multiverse.
The right vision, the truth, it's all out there. That's where these ideas and inspirations come from. They seep through. Somewhere this here, us talking, is part of the video game.
Have you
and
ever
another
read
version
the
of you
Dark
is
Tower
playing.
book series?
Somewhere your character, the agent, is real, and he could appear here through a portal anytime now.
Right. Yeah, right, Sam. You are a maniac, man. Totally.
Are you familiar with the many realities interpretation of string theory?
So, what do we shoot next?
We need to set up for the next scene.
Sorry, quantum
where your
mechanics.
nemesis
not string
pulls you
theory.
into a parallel reality. You can go to your green room, chill out, learn the lines. I left the latest draft of the screenplay for you there. See you in a bit.
Cool. Can't wait.
Chill out.
Sometimes it's hard to tell if Sam's joking. That deadpan Finnish humor. And a reputation of being a bit out there. I picked up a weird vibe when he talked about the multiverse.
No! This is your end.
What the fuck
Uh-oh.
was that?
This is Sean Ashmore's room.
Get out of my Sean
Thought I'd gone
Ashmore's
mad.
room.
Oh my
Then
god.
I realized Sam was
X-Men's
playing
own
crazy
Sean
prank.
Ashmore?
There's no way this was real.
Page say.
What is
Written by
this?
Sam Lake. Suddenly, psychedelic colored lights flare up through the open doorway. Branch, off screen in the fierce panic shout. No! Door, off screen. This is your end. A loud struggle can be heard from the room, off screen. The actor. What the fuck? Actor. Hello? Interior green. Day. The actor steps into a room. A body against the wall on the floor. Someone has been killed. It's the actor's double. A trail of blood on the wall where he hit his head. At his feet, a sci-fi flashlight. EBS. And a scepter like PRS. What the fuck is this? I thought I'd gone mad. Then I realized Sam was playing a crazy prank on me. No way this was real. The screenplay lies on the floor. The title page reads Timebreaker, written by Sam Lake. The poison pill logo is visible on the page. Another page of the screenplay is visible. It's 1-to-1 this page here. If the actor investigates the page. Huh? What's this? Well, take that.
Time to get the Timebreaker solidifier and a
I
gun.
had to admire how real the body and the props looked.
And the
So we got
PRS.
another one of you, huh? Too late again.
Excuse me?
Time to draw on this lady.
No, this is just, it's a prank. It's just a prank.
Wait, are you? Shit. You're not Branch. Oh, no,
It says my name on the door. I'm Sean Ashmore. You might have seen me in the movie X2.
He finally got you.
Are you cast in this game, too?
Listen to me. There are things you need to know. You are in great danger. You must do exactly what I
Among
tell
says
you.
the stream won't let him go below 1080p. It's looking out for you.
Twitch is powerful.
Or it's probably just not encoding fast enough for some reason.
I bet the YouTube.
It's also not letting me go below source encoding.
I blanked out and I was suddenly
I bet
someplace
the
else.
YouTube one will let you go below.
I'd had gaps in my memory before.
Yeah, you could try
But
watching it on YouTube.
That's the movie star lifestyle for you.
That we won't. That's
This
kind of a
was
bummer
something
because
else
we wouldn't
entirely.
see your chat messages.
I bet the YouTube.
It's also not.
It's also not what?
What's also not what?
Oh, sorry. I turned on the YouTube stream to see it. I think I heard you say something in the stream, thinking it was you.
No.
But yeah, I can drop it from below 1080 on YouTube.
Yeah. Does OBS say there is anything wrong? Are we dropping frames or anything?
Yeah.
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 Mm.
Yeah. I don't know how to make a cable make my internet go faster.
Neither do I really.
It's I double checked. I'm cabled up, plugged in. But yeah, my rate is a little bad. I wonder if Julie's stream.
Oh, dang. My version of the stream is so far behind real time. I'm guessing Amahanek's working on like a huge lag.
I just noticed I grew a huge beard.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, look. I have long
Oh, yeah.
hair and I got like you can't really just like look around, but I got a beard.
Nice. All right. Let's get trucking. It's time to solve this beard mystery.
The last thing I remembered was the red-headed woman at the door. She looked familiar. She was trying to tell me something, and then it went dark.
I thought
it felt like a dream. Think, man. I need to get out of here. A psychotic episode? Or was the multiverse true after all? Did Sam do this? An elaborate hoax? Off-the-wall, method-acting reality show? It had gone way too far. Okay.
As a video game?
Yeah, let's go with that. Act like this is true. Okay? I'm an
He's
actor.
got some real
I can do
David
this.
Cage shit
And
going
once
on.
it's over, we'll have a good laugh. And then I will punch Sam in the face.
You're not gonna look at that thing?
Oh, what thing?
That thing.
Where the hell am I? More multiverse nonsense.
Parallel reality
But
bleed zone.
I was committed to play along.
Cross-dimensional, no trespassing, authorized to wreck personnel owned. So I was just thinking he was like, where have I seen that woman before?
What had Sam said? I needed to find an energy node and use this rod thing with it, the PRS, was it? And look for some kind of TV to get the hell out of here.
I feel like I recognized her from some sort of break in Quantum that I was in.
No. Door's coming. He knows where I am.
What was that?
Oh, it's coming. He knows about the trailer. I need to hide the energy. I need to get it away from the trailer. Away from the TV. No. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I wasn't certain this was a prank anymore. I heard a voice in my head. It sounded like me. Insanely, I heard the thoughts of another version of me. The one living here. The trailer was his. I'd check it out.
In this cool trailer.
Don't think, just act. The Luma Vista TV. According to what Sam had said, I needed the energy node. The other me had hidden it away from this trailer.
He flushed it down the toilet. Oh.
If that's the case, you'll have to get start dieting right now
was
so you can
mine.
get real skinny and crawl down the toilet
Paranoid
drain.
theories about the multiverse and Door. The master of many worlds.
Wreck conspiracy, don't wipe. Why the acronym? What are they hiding? Disappear off the grid. We are connected in our red-headed woman. I must find her. who's the man of many worlds. Darlene's book, he's pulling the strings. I must find...
The energy node was out there in the forest, somewhere. I was wasting time.
Chosen.
I had to go look for it.
Oh.
Okay, I hit it. It's safe. It's safe. The creek's deep in the forest, all the way at the waterfall. It's safe. Now get the fuck away from here before Door zeroes in on me. I'll make it. I'm the chosen one out of all of the versions. Me. Yes. He's hidden the energy node at the creek in the forest. I have to find it.
When was the last time you went to a creek?
Like as a destination?
In general.
I mean, I was kind of at a creek a couple months ago. I was on a hike on a mountain. There was a little creek. There was also a little waterfall. I'd love to see a waterfall.
Oh man, you'd love Ithaca.
Ithaca does have a big waterfall, doesn't it?
It has like hundreds of waterfalls.
Oh.
That's why a little thing you'll find on a lot of shit, I'm going backwards. A thing you'll find on a lot of Ithaca, souvenir stuff is Ithaca's gorges. But gorge spelled G-O-R-G-E. Because there's a lot of gorges.
Pretty clever.
And at the top of those gorges...
Waterfalls?
Waterfalls.
Damn. Well, one would think with all that exposure to waterfalls, you'd be better at finding them.
Wait, what? Wait, what do you mean? You think I'm bad at finding them?
You went the wrong way.
I'm not going to a waterfall. I'm going to,
Okay, I found the creek.
Creek.
So, where's the energy node?
It probably comes from a waterfall at some point.
Yes, I think there's a waterfall right up here.
There it is.
A little baby one. But
yeah,
hey,
little tiny one.
Water's falling.
But any waterfall is good. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, is that
I think that's what you need. It looks pretty important.
PRS was charged now.
Time to get back to that TV.
And the TV.
Oh shit. Oh my god, he's here.
Wrong way.
Why me? I'm no one. Please take me out. Not me.
You can't escape.
Damn, get his ass.
Owned.
Oh, I don't think he got his ass. Oh, hey. I know you.
Fuck this shit.
I thought it was just the plot of the video game. But it was all real. Door, the master of many worlds, was murdering versions of the agent. Played by me. Versions of myself. What the hell?
You still have the infinite ammo on? Just fanning the hammer into this spooky ghost man.
In the multiverse.
Ugh.
I had to become the role to survive. Be the agent. I had to get back to the trailer and the TV. Use my PRS on it. Door would be coming for me next. I didn't want to face him. Fuck that. But I couldn't shake the feeling that it was inevitable. Use the PRS.
I don't want to face my problems either.
On the TV to get out. I felt a strange pull from the vortex on the screen. I was afraid that
I went down the toilet.
He really did get real skinny and then slither down the toilet.
Oh.
Okay.
Now I got a short hair and a mustache.
Yeah. We're sort of 1930s style now.
Welcome to Ocean View Hotel. Door?
I was in a different reality. But not better, worse. Maybe by thinking of Door.
The
I
game
traveled
is so
closer
obviously
to
not
where he
built
was in
for
control.
that.
Next time, I'd focus on
It's
something
so loud.
It's always the right
version of
time
the
to
lobby
visit
in
Night
the right
Springs
time,
cities.
when what I needed was there.
Ocean View. Thanks to the hotel's unique time anomaly, the time is up to you. Did you oversleep? Visit our main lobby for the never-ending breakfast buffet. Every one of our delicious signature cocktails. Stop by the 6 o'clock lobby where cocktail hour is always in full swing. Just follow the clocks to the time of your choice.
Oh gosh.
That sounds kind of baller.
It also sounds like a puzzle.
What puzzle outside I need to go into the right time?
You gotta go to, yeah.
The clocks showed the way. They'd guide me through to get what I needed. Okay, you got this. Find another node, another TV.
Where are you trying to go right now?
I just wanted to go through the...
Okay, well that wasn't... So
now
midnight,
we're in,
3 p.m.
Tango
and...
lobby.
Yeah.
Time was broken here. The corridors led to the same lobby, but in different times.
Mm-hmm.
What's this guy talking about? Ooh. Kikulano Rain. Okay, so the times haven't changed.
Finish, I like that Finish is very visually distinctive. It's pretty easy to tell when you're looking at Finish.
So I think the thing with Progress is that I think we started at the entertainment lobby, which is why both of these are, what is
They're not.
We started at the entertainment lobby. We're
Entertainment
now in
lobby is straight up.
And now we're in the Tango lobby.
Tango lobby. And you want, yeah, that one next.
Do I want that one?
I mean, it's the only one that's like a valid one. Hooray. So you can go back to the Tango lobby, or you can go to...
So based off of this sign, this is what we started at. You poke around a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, just go random directions. I think when that happens, it means we did the wrong thing.
Oh, you think so?
I think so.
Oh, and it would be like punishing me by using...
It looped around like in a dream. Maybe there was logic to it.
See, I was taking that as
Finding the right route
progress
to get through.
because when we did that other one, we ended up just like going through the other thing, no problem. And this is different.
That is different. What's that over there? Oh, it's just stuff. Stuff you won't need.
Yeah, so that's going to go entertainment.
That's Tango. This is the third one.
Oh. We should probably go to... See, I think this is how we know it.
So what are the labels? It's entertainment, Tango, and something else?
Tango, entertainment,
Tango, and
coffee.
Coffee.
So I believe we're in... Oh, maybe we're in coffee right now. Because of that?
Mm-hmm. I think that's the time of the current lobby.
Could go to entertainment.
I guess. The only thing I can think that we're trying to do with these lobbies is like maybe spell something. Oh, there's
A Luma
something new.
Vista TV. I just needed energy to power it.
Okay.
I couldn't hear the thoughts of the other me, the one native to this reality. Maybe Door had killed him already. Not a happy thought.
Oh, ooh, we know the 6 o'clock one is the bar. Let's go get some cocktails.
Okay.
I'll get you a Shirley Temple.
Yeah, it's gotta be non-alcoholic for me.
Been here before.
And 7-Up has a Shirley Temple flavor out right. I wish I could find it.
The best thing about the Shirley Temple is that you get to eat the maraschino cherry.
No, I'll fuck up a fucking Shirley Temple.
Even if there's no cherry in it.
Yeah. Because
Wow.
most of the times I have had them, there were no cherries. It was someone
Woof.
just making them off the cuff.
But how do you make them without maraschinos?
You put all the other stuff in that actually is the flavor of the drink.
It's just Sprite. It's just Sprite and a maraschino cherry.
It is. Shirley Temple is not just Sprite. It's like Sprite and grenadine.
Really? You put grenadine in it?
I mean, it's something, but it's
The
not.
same
It
warning
is
signs
not just
before.
Sprite. If
Made
you
me
got
think the
just
fabric of the house was
Sprite when you
unraveling.
ordered a Shirley Temple, you were getting ripped off.
Something to do with Door?
Okay, sweet grenadine, ginger ale, and maraschino cherries. So, okay, it's ginger ale, which is basically Sprite, and then grenadine, and then a maraschino cherry. What the fuck is in grenadine?
It's like it's the red. It's like a little red sugar syrup.
A bar syrup. That doesn't tell me what it's flavored with.
Sweet.
Traditionally made from pomegranate.
Yeah, it's
Today most prevalently made from commercially produced natural or artificial flavors, as well as substitute fruits.
Yeah, it's red
The
sugar
PRS was charged
juice.
It's red
Now I
sweet
find my way
stuff,
back to
red
the TV.
syrup.
When I used the TV to travel between realities, I was thinking of Door. And the vortex brought me here, where the time breakers attacked me.
But they got a song about me. Oh shit.
Wrong.
I don't want to be here. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I have not yet understood the logic of the hotel.
Okay, now we're good. I'm gonna not skip a second.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm glad I could teach you about grenadine.
Yeah, I guess. I'll probably never use it.
You'll never fuck with a Shirley Temple?
I mean, I might. If I see a Shirley Temple, now that we've talked about it, if I see a Shirley Temple on the menu at a restaurant, I might be like, "Oh, I have a Shirley Temple."
It's just like.
But I don't think I've had one since I was a kid.
Oh. I'm a little freak, as you know. 'Cause I get.
I'm a little freak, as you know. Crack, crack, crack.
I'm a little freak, so I'll often get fucking dirty Shirley as they're called, which is the Shirley Temple, but then they add in alcohol.
Then they dip a shit in it. They dip a turd in it for 1 second.
They defeat the purpose of it being the Shirley Temple by putting alcohol in it. Oh, we're in a comic
Something's
book.
different.
Oh.
Strange feeling. Still, yet moving. Like frozen snapshots on a
Like
sequential path.
sequential art.
And yet, thoughts flowing free. Like text read out loud.
Okay.
It's you. I made it.
Door pulled you away. I thought you were gone, for sure.
I focused on you when I entered the vortex. I was trying to reach you.
You are full of surprises. Okay. Let's try this out.
I always, you know what job I want, John?
What?
I want to be the guy who decides which words in comic dialogue it should be. Because you think it's
Welcome
emphasis,
to the
but then sometimes, but then
headquarters
it's
of the
just
Ripple Effect
not
Corporation.
emphasis. It's just
Yeah, it's just
We were
random
making a
words.
video game of the multiverse, but now it's suddenly real?
like he didn't say that with emphasis.
Real and not real
Yeah.
exist side
She
by
didn't say
side
that with
in the
emphasis.
multiverse. Echoes flow
Yeah.
through it like currents in a cosmic ocean, the Sea of Night. Conceptual, fictional, real, more real than real.
More
Many
real
versions
than
of us
real.
all in
Yeah.
hidden interaction, linked by the energies that ripple through realities. One of you is killed in
There's
an
Psycho
explosion
Alan.
of
I guess
dangerous
two
energy,
Psycho Allens.
and another one instead gains superpowers, and yet another one meets an alien guardian angel. In one reality, we're not even real. Or as you say, characters in a video game.
Why is he after me? Who is Door?
There are legends about him going back further than we can trace.
Legends is about him
They
having
say
a
he
rift
found
back.
an opening to a horrifying parallel reality that consumed him, gave him access to all realities. The feedback loop killing all
God.
other versions of him.
I'm glad.
I am on the threshold. No.
Yeah, he's into backroom stuff.
You don't know anything about Quantum Break, right?
Door
Nah.
everywhere.
So one of the things, but you know it's about like time travel and time control.
Vaguely.
So one of the things in there is that people figure out time travel because there are naturally occurring time machines.
Oh, that's
As
nice.
in, there are caves that if you get into them,
They just take you somewhere else in
they
time.
they just teach you how to do. Well, yeah, you just figure out how to do a time.
We don't know
travel.
why,
Time
but he
cave.
sees the versions of you as a threat. He's killing them, bringing them back as time breakers. We thought he was after Branch. Now I'm thinking he's been after you.
Your lines played apart. The master of many worlds. We came through the door.
All right.
Exciting.
What can I do?
He must be stopped. He leaves dead realities in his wake, and he is only picking up speed.
I'm just an actor.
You could have fooled me. You travel through realities with greater accuracy than anyone I've ever seen. Beyond Door, even. You picked it up just like that. Finding the place that made him may be the key to killing him.
It's a complicated
That
expression
was
they've
our
drawn on
theory.
her.
But we could never find it. Maybe you can.
We're just trying to find the time travel cave.
Was there something between you and Branch?
What you think you are feeling is just an echo. Some other version of us in some other lifetime.
Sort of Quantum Break.
But maybe
we could
You'll
kiss.
come back for me? Maybe.
Wish me luck.
Luck is just an echo of an event carried over from another reality.
was an REC agent. This was my mission now. I focused on him. The darkness, the entropy, Door.
The darkness.
The master of many worlds.
To be continued. Oh. Wow.
We'll see about that.
Fuck off! Oh no. I don't think your cheats apply here.
I don't think they really need to.
Yeah, this doesn't seem very difficult.
And I also only have a single button.
Oh, that's why you have to shine your light before you every shot. You're getting owned.
I am getting owned.
There's simply too many.
There's simply too many. Wave 2.
Soundtrack here is busted.
Come on, where's my wall chicken?
Yeah, you really need some wall chicken.
Oh no.
There we go. Finally. Oh my god, how many waves?
Final wave.
Well, you needed to let you hit them. This one's got some problems, I think. There we go.
Oh, they tried their best.
They almost got you.
Impressive. Out of all the versions, you might be the chosen one. Together, join me and we'll do together. No, never. You will regret this. Also, I was lying. Ha ha ha. Where's the team?
I've been brought to the very edge of the multiverse.
The node junkyard.
Dark trench in it. Everything sucked dry of color and energy. I had to find Door, or the means to travel on.
You should not be here. You made a mistake.
The time travel tape over here?
Luckily, even though it's the edge of the universe and there's almost nothing here, we do still have an infinite pile of bullets.
I'm Iceman. I'm Iceman.
Iceman looking for a TV.
It felt like the text was the only
Oh.
thing holding this place together.
Reality
All
is
of it
pitch devoid
being
of color,
reduced
energy,
its
and
conceptual
entropic
form.
waste.
Soon it would
Every
just be
shape
words.
Here was formed by dark pages filled with pale words underlying issue of reality. Or
Tissue of all reality.
Now exposed. The only thing that remained, dead energy, to last to the very collapse of the. Behind each dune of this desert lay a further expanse of nothing here except decay and inevitability. The path to oblivion was growing. Time marched. I lifted the black page in front of my eyes and read the pale letters. In it, I lifted the black page in front of my eyes and read the pale letters. In it, I lifted the black page in front of the
Think we get
my
it.
eyes and read the pale letters. In it, I lifted
What's
the
up,
black page
Amahanek?
in front of my eyes and read the pale letters.
You probably are still behind a huge stream delay. At least.
Yeah. Julie said, "Oh yeah, it's really bad."
Yeah.
That's okay. We're almost done. And they should give an Alan Wake machine
It would have been really effective, especially if it had infinite building.
So the one of the things you probably noticing that's
What are you
going
doing?
extremely hard.
You're getting schooled.
Is is that I have a thing that makes it so all of my weapons are automatic, which is why you see the little burst.
Yeah.
I'm just tapping.
Why I'm hearing the revolver report like every second.
But I'm hitting but I keep tapping the boost, so it's basically shooting 6 times.
Good.
Alright. Oh no, but there's no node.
You already
I was
picked up the
close.
node.
Oh.
I knew I
Yeah.
was close now.
I'm coming to get you, Dor. I'm gonna eat that ass.
Warlindor.
Eat that ass.
Should have sealed up all your holes, Door.
Oh no, your thing.
Yeah, that's the theme. That's the theme of the whole game. Is that you gotta seal up all your holes.
After dreamless sleep, you come to gradually and gradually be aware of the utter lack. There's nothing. I'm gonna go back to sleep. You allow yourself to slip back under, drifting into a. After dreamless sleep, come to and gradually be aware of the other. Alright, focus. You search for something to focus on. An idea of a geometric shape comes to your mind. A pentagonal trapezohedron. How do you know the name of the shape? That you don't know. Feel yourself fading, drifting apart, losing your essence, stream of the ebbs and flows of. Hold myself by the bootstraps.
Yeah.
Fight to hold
We're
myself.
entrepreneurs here. We do not dissipate into the background noise of the cosmos.
To swim against the current, to break to the surface. Coming to focus, you realize your first impression was wrong. There is something. There is you. Slowly, you sense the words describing how. You're in the farthest reaches of the multiverse. You have reached a reality where only ideas exist. An idea of reality. Conceptual reality. Thought tries to form in your mind. You focus on the thought and it becomes clear. In the beginning, there was the word. Here, only words exist. They are everything. They describe this world and you. Pray for the word. Words describe you standing in a barren, conceptual desert. It stretches on to a space outside of time. Wait an immeasurable amount of time. Above, ideas of stars silently glide and collapse. With an idea of a desert comes an idea of feeling. Alright, what am I going for?
Well, I don't know. Are you cool or a pussy?
I don't know which one of those you would assign to which.
This is a test for our friendship.
Thing is that neither of us drink coffee. I did drink a couple of cups of tea today. I'm feeling a little British. All right, this one's for your ancestors that were on that landed on Plymouth Rock.
They didn't do that.
As you
The
imagine,
real answer was I didn't actually care.
a cup of tea, your chosen hot beverage, manifests itself. The idea of it, the concept of its smell and taste is. Wonder why you didn't go with coffee, as it is your favorite drink. You sigh wistfully. You imagine a sigh. You understand here, your thoughts are as real as anything. Essence. Realize you could be trapped here forever. Vaguely, you remember that you are on a mission of vital importance. You feel the details of it already dissolving. You got a way to escape before you lose yourself. When traveling through the vortex, you always have a focal point in mind. That be the solution. Here's what.
Focus on the red-headed woman.
Awooga. Think of her, and there she is. You are with her. This version of her knows nothing about the multiverse. Her name is Lisa. She is a dancer. She wears a spiral pendant around. Feel a strong pull.
As you imagine the idea of being horny, horniness appears before you.
Thank her for coming back for you. Let's weird her out. She thinks it's a pickup line, but it makes her smile. There's an echo of it having been said many times across many realities. That gives it gravity. Not long after...
Mahanek, it's going to be like 20 minutes before you see this, but all of these are chapters from the Night Springs DLC of Alan Wake, yeah.
Yeah, we finished the other DLC we were playing.
Mm-hmm.
So, just catching you up to what you missed, John. Not long after you're a couple, you are head over heels happy. What you experience in the still haunts you. I'm hiding it. You don't even know. You pack your wreck equipment in a box and drive to a nearby bridge. You throw the box over the railing, watch it hit the water and disappear.
Wow, I don't really know if this is hiding it. This is just kind of destroying it.
Yeah. Well, I guess the alternative is you just like look at it and like give yourself brain damage until you don't know what it is. The ripples spread across the black mirror. You vow to hide your past from everyone, and Lisa. She'd think you're crazy. All right, settle down and live your life with her.
Yep. Time to live until we die.
You return to your acting work, but stay away from video games. You love Lisa, but you don't get to spend a lot of time together. You are both busy. She trains hard. She's a big dance production. Oh, she's that kind of girl. You can tell she's very tired, not doing, having trouble with her ankle. She asks for your advice. Should she cancel her new show or push on?
In the world of dance,
I'd say,
you just keep pushing yourself until your body is like a broken husk.
I was gonna say like, oh, you're like 30 something. You're too old. You're a geriatric of the dance world.
That is also true.
How do you even still have feet?
Your career's dead anyways. Just cancel it.
Yeah, cancel it. You advise her to cancel and look after her health. There will be other shows. She cancels her show, disappointed and collapses. She's burnt out. More tired than either of you had realized. Needs to rest her. She thanks you for being there for her. But you can tell she's disappointed. Hey, I'm going to distract you. Hey, look at the string. You feel you both need to break away from the city. You surprise her with a rented cabin on an island in a breathtaking
A rented cabin and a handful of shiny keys.
and on an island in a breathtaking caldera lake in the Pacific Northwest. Tell yourselves you can rest here. Think you can be happy here. I love you. She says she loves you too. Night she wakes up to a nightmare. She was distressed, but eventually calms down in your arms. Nightmare comes every night after that. In her dreams, she is aware of the multiverse, many versions of you and her. In her dreams, you are murdered again and again. She doesn't want to sleep anymore. You are worried. Hey, babe, you remember that time I went to that water and threw a box in the mirrored surface of the ocean? Tell the truth about the multiverse. Her dreams have felt so real that she immediately believes what you tell her. She is furious for you. Tell her you were afraid that no one would believe you. She understands you. It is insane. Tell her everything you know. My name is Sean. I was an X2. From then on, she becomes obsessed about the multiverse. All she wants to talk about, determined to learn everything she can. One night, you gasp awake. She is not there. She has left a note. From outside, you hear someone raiding the water. I'm gonna run outside. Opening the... Huh? Did I misclick?
Guess you did.
No! Oh, I hear someone entering the water. What could that be? Sound of the vortex between worlds. Somehow she has your PRS, the one you cast away into the river half a continent away. She's gone to find her destiny. Multi-voice.
Multi-voice. Multi-voice.
Multi-voice. Hey, boss. You hear about this multi-voice? Inside the note's a spiral pendant. In her note, she writes that she has gone to find her destiny in the multiverse. Inside the note is her spiral pendant. Pick up their pendant? You pick up her spiral pendant. You realize you have lost your way, forgotten your mission and your goal. You have drifted off course, carried by the currents of your hopes and ideas in this conceptual reality. You frown, trying to remember where you were trying to go. What was your mission? Look for it, shifting through. Comes to you with a jolt. For trying to find your way to the master. Something about a door. Oh, that was his name. That a door begins to come into focus. You realize it's missing something.
You just jammed on it, huh?
Uh-huh. There's now a spiral symbol on the door, but with that, the door is fully there. Hey. I am opening the door. Step through the threshold. Step inside and stand in the room. The master of many worlds sitting behind a desk.
You disappointed E.K. Hockman with your coffee choice many moons ago. Now E.K. Hockman will independently discover the horrible stream delay.
Yeah, man. Man, it's so bad, but we're pretty much at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Give him... Omaniac asked for the YouTube Discord.
Oh, okay.
Can you get it? Do you know how?
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Yeah, you know what, E.K. Hockman, when you eventually get to this part of the stream, the stream delay is so bad, you have to blame Julie. It's exclusively her fault. Look at the master of many worlds. You stare the man in the eye. With a shock, you realize you have made a mistake. You have come to the wrong place. The man, this master of many worlds, is not the one you were looking for. He's not Dor. He is someone else entirely. You ask him what he knows, but it's already too late. I love ASCII art. Hey!
Is that Alan Wake?
Are you Alan Wake?
We have witnessed a case of mistaken identity. But in the vastness of the multiverse, with an endless number of versions of ourselves, what is identity anyway? Can there be more than one master of many worlds? Or did our hero take a wrong turn somewhere along the way? Was this particular journey precisely what was needed to make him the one he was meant to become? One thing is certain. I am your host, the one and only Warland Dor. And this is Night Springs.
Sounded mad.
Yeah. I mean, he had to give up pride of place to Alan Wake at the end. Hypno Eyes and Magic Fruit. This kind of made me want to watch some of the Twilight Zone episodes, some of the banger ones.
They're all bangers.
A lot of them are bangers. Man, what?
I'm just like, I'm looking at my frames and I'm just sad.
Yeah. How did Julie break your internet?
No, she just controls it. It's just her thing.
Oh.
Our internet provider's her thing.
I see. So if something goes wrong, it's her fault.
Yeah, I keep telling you. I mean, I told you about how we could have fiber.
And Julie doesn't want to.
She doesn't want to switch.
Maybe you should switch. I will soon have fiber, actually. They dug up a bunch of shit in my backyard to install a fiber line in the easement. So any day now I'll be able to sign up for it.
Yeah, we have like multiple fiber people that try to reach out to us.
Mm-hmm.
But no,
I think my only option will be AT&T.
Yeah, our fiber people are all local. Probably has to do with some sort of, I would guess.
Right, local loop unbundling.
Well.
Wow. It was good.
We love video games, folks.
I'm always down for more Alan Wake.
Well, now that's it. There's no more Alan Wake after that.
Yeah, it's over.
The one we skipped, it is... The premise is... The premise is you're Jesse Faden from Control, but you track your brother down to Coffee World, and you don't have powers.
Huh.
And you just find the cult that your brother is now part of. And it's just Coffee World.
Okay.
And then you make a new kind of a different float.
Yeah, the Night Springs DLC, it was fine. It felt very much like, yeah, this was the first DLC. They didn't have a lot of time to make this. They were reusing a lot of assets. The Lake House was pretty good. I like the Lake House a lot.
That was cool.
I like the freaky paint guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cute. I mean, you didn't play the Control DLC, right?
No. I do kind of hope, like, Control 2, I really hope they have time and personnel to expand the world a lot. Because Control 2, like, they did a good job of making the oldest house feel expansive and, like, fleshing out all the weird little SCPs in there.
We saw we got a Control 2.
Yeah. But in Control 1, they just, like, almost all of the enemies you fought were just, like, people.
Oh, yeah.
Infected with the hiss.
I think that's
okay. I don't know. There was that one crazy optional boss fight with, like, a weird alien.
I mean, I will say, like, hey, I mean, the paint guys at least, can give you hope. That they'll do some freaky guys.
Yeah, some new dudes.
But yeah, a lot of the concept art and stuff is like, oh shit, we're getting out of the house.
Time to break out of the house, boys.
And into New York City.
New York City.
But yeah, I mean, I'm hopeful that Control 2 will be publishing. No, they're gonna sell. Yeah, so they don't have a publisher for Control 2. And Annapurna Games that just went defunct is helping with the financing. So I mean, it's apparently the Annapurna Games going defunct isn't gonna affect them.
Yeah.
But you know, I hope it's good. They have I'm a little concerned because of the fact that they have 3 games in production right now.
Feels like too much.
They have the FBC Firebreak, the multiplayer game that they dropped a trailer for recently.
Mm-hmm. But I feel like they made so much money on Control. Surely they have the luxury of kind of taking their time and getting it right.
I think Control's technically
under budget?
Under its sales goal.
Oh.
Like technically. Like I think it still did okay, but it didn't necessarily hit the one that they were expecting. That game, and that's not surprising because that game also, they partnered with Epic to publish it.
Oh, right.
Like they did Alan Wake 2, so.
Yeah, a lot of people got Control for free.
No. They just did that with Sludge Life. It was only on the Epic Game Store, like Alan Wake 2.
Oh, okay.
But they got that multiplayer game, which, like, I saw the trailer for that. I don't know if you saw the trailer for it.
I mean, I think it was posted in one of our channels. I didn't really look at it.
I just looked at it, and all I could think about was Redfall, because it's like a first-person shooter, multiplayer shooter from guys that aren't a studio that doesn't do
like historically into that.
Yeah,
that's a rough association. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
we'll see.
That's what I thought. There's like gameplay in the trailer. It's like I think it's gonna be a kind of GTFO style game. And then they also have Max Payne 1 and 2 remakes that they're working on, Rockstar.
Yeah.
And then also Control.
All right, well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope it'll all be good.
I'm out of I'm going to bed. Oh yeah,
I am
great. Now my uppies are good. Now my uppies are back in the.
That's great. You're going to bed already? It's only like 10:30 where you are.
Hell yeah, it is, dude.
That's right, baby. Early night, bruh.
Yeah.
I'm about to get a solid 10.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I mean,
Good.
I get into bed, follow my dogs, I read some manga.
Mm-hmm. Just a nice long night.
Well, no, I take before I get into bed, I take a handful of chewable melatonin.
Dude, melatonin is good.
I mean,
it just works.
I mean, my problem is, like, I know it's supposed to, like, not work over time, but my trick is that, like, if I'm in bed, I'll just never get sleepy. Like, I don't have a problem falling to sleep. I have a problem of being sleepy. So melatonin, like, it's gonna make me sleepy. And then I'm good.
Yeah. Is it? Oh, when you say it stops working over time, you mean you metabolize it and then it's not. Like,
yeah, I
it's
mean,
not making you sleepy anymore.
It doesn't happen to me, but I've heard that melatonin becomes less effective the longer you use it.
I had not heard that.
Because apparently our brain detector gets desensitized to.
I guess that's possible, but I feel like if that does happen, it's probably for very large doses.
Yeah, I mean,
because
I don't know what that means.
melatonin is a like it's the thing your body normally uses to induce like the state of sleep paralysis, right? So it would be weird if like a moderate dose of melatonin produced a tolerance response. That would mean that basically you should be getting tolerant to your own melatonin.
Right, and I mean that's one of the things is that like people who build up a sensitivity to it, I guess, like have a harder time.
Yeah.
In general,
there is sometimes a pretty big difference between exogenously introduced like signaling chemicals and stuff that originates inside the body. So maybe there's something there, but I don't know. I've been taking, I don't know, like I think it's like 5 milligrams of melatonin every night for a long time, and it still works.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like we're just special little boys.
Special and melatonin will always work for us.
Mm-hmm. I'm not. Yeah, I think it's always going to work for me. And I'm hearing you talk, and I feel like, oh, it's always going to work for you. But I also know you're a sleep freak.
Yeah. I am a huge freak around sleep.
They're gonna have to like study your brain in a lab. Dead or
not
alive.
That much of a freak.
Dead or alive. You are the only person I know who has times where they're just like, I don't think I need to sleep. I'm not going to sleep today.
Yeah. I don't do that very often anymore, but when I say I don't do that very often anymore, the last time was like, I don't know, a month ago.
Yeah.
Maybe less.
Yeah. You're a little sleep freak. Your body hates sleeping.
It hates doing it. Well, here's what it is. It's that it hates doing it unless I'm absolutely fucking dead. Which is not good. It takes a lot of sleep deprivation for you to be like, oh, I'm so fucked.
I don't even know what I would do if I was awake all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I would just get bored. Like, what? It's like, oh no, I'm going to stay up all night. What am I going to do? Jack off 2 more times than I normally would?
68 jack off. 999 jack off. I mean, yeah. Usually when it's happening, it's because I'm doing something specific, right? Like I stayed up all night to play through all of God, why am I blanking on the name? Catholic horror game. Blasphemous 2.
Oh yeah, you finally got to Blasphemous 2.
I mean, I played Blasphemous 2 like when it came out. The last thing I stayed up all night to do was playing a bunch of UFO 50.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. It's really good. I also stayed up all night playing Animal Will. So yeah, frequently it's like a game reels me in and I'm like, all right, I guess I'm doing this until the morning.
Yeah, I do that on the weekends. I've been playing but it's normally like an eternity game.
Yeah.
Like right now I'm playing this pretty janky like farming game, but like imagine if it was like really into Japan.
Okay. Wasei farming.
It's very interesting. I hope I am 99.9% sure that the game is not in Japan. But I will tell you the plot.
They're
of
just
the
very
game,
Japan pilled.
The plot of the game is that you're from Tokyo. You're born and raised in Tokyo, and you move to escape the hustle and bustle of city life. You buy some land in rural Tokyo, in rural Japan, in a rural Japanese. Start farming.
Just start farming that shit.
And it's so funny because it is, and like you can do modern housing, but also you can do traditional Japanese style housing.
Yeah, with the
in
extremely flimsy paper screens and stuff.
Yeah. Everything's paper screens. But it's so funny because it's in Japan and it's like, oh yeah, I'm like, you level up by going to a Shinto temple and praying. That's how you access your skill tree. It's the literal tree at the Shinto temple. And there's like a kind of battle aspect, and you're literally throwing like talismans and shit, like the little paper seals and stuff.
You're just doing onmyoji shit.
Yeah. If you want to mine, you fight a lot of yokai in the mine.
Yeah, yokai love caves.
Yeah, and it's so nice.
That's not really true. There aren't a lot of like cave yokai. It's mostly like you meet them when it's dark and you're like away from other people.
Hey, guess where it's dark?
Okay. Yeah. It's just usually outside. The yokai are usually outside.
And yeah, it's so funny because it's so Japanese aesthetic and like, Japanese based, but it's also completely multicultural.
Oh, really?
It is.
So it's just like you're living in a little Japanese town, but no, like, sure, there might be like a couple of Japanese people, but there's also some black people, some white people. Someone's talking about the tamales they made last night.
There's an Iranian brother and sister.
All of you showing up at the Shinto temple.
Yeah. Oh my god, some of them are so funny. But it means that everyone who's not obviously Japanese, like they don't have a Japanese name.
Uh-huh.
So there's here, I'm hit you with this. This like the first guy I met was Hiro Iwasaki. And then I meet my farmer buddy down the road, Gabriel Reed.
Gabriel Reed-san.
Yes. Who's just like a fucking hot single dad. Who's also who's a farmer.
Good.
God, actually, you know what? I have all of the fucking NPC stuff. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you the the melange of what's it called? What's a land of contrasts?
Yeah.
So the one I always really zero in on is
sorry everyone who's still watching the stream, this is just for us.
I could put it up, but I don't think you guys need to see this. But I just
these are extremely like these are characters that look like they were made in like on a dress up doll website.
Yeah. So,
Josh Newcomb. They should have just given this motherfucker like a Tool shirt.
He basically, I mean, look at his shirt. He basically does.
Yeah. It's I think it's this like varial loop or lariat loop.
Yeah. He's romanceable. He runs the bar.
He's romanceable.
Yeah.
Hey, have you ever wanted to date like a backwards hat 38-year-old Tool guy?
I gotta give it to them because it's true. Josh Newcomb is way too old to be dressing like this. But here's the thing: is that they got a lot of
I think he's the right age. Like 38 is the age I would assign to someone.
They got a lot of like DILFs and MILFs going on. Like,
Good.
look at this Yuma Shibata.
Yeah,
You
look
know?
look at this. God damn, dude. When they put the super silky hair on like a stubbly beard face, it's so upsetting. Anime people only know how to draw characters one way so much of the time, and when you get them out of their comfort zone, you get some fucked up results.
Yeah.
Look at Josh here. Just look at him.
Yeah, it's so, but like he runs the granary at town. I have to go to him to process my rice and my sugar cane, my wheat.
Yeah. Only the local DILF can process your sugar.
But yeah,
cane.
and then I got like the head doctor, Mayumi Okada.
Yeah, redhead Mayumi Okada.
Yeah, she got anime hair. Don't worry about it. So, but the
It's
funny
cool.
thing is that because it's in Japan and it's extremely invested in Japan. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Oh, I have an ancient robot friend.
His name's Sparky.
Yeah. Yeah, and then it is interesting, and yeah. You're just like even the old people are multicultural.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
there's the black guy in town.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, he's the father of Stephanie, and
Fuyukaze.
And he's married.
I want you to scroll on up to Fuyukaze.
I'm not with.
He's the third black guy in town.
Yeah.
Fuyukaze Obang has extreme Echo 2K vibes.
Okay, but so here's the part I wanted to get to. Because it's still so invested in like the aesthetics of Japan, everyone who's clearly not Japanese has an intensive backstory that explains why they are in this small town in Japan.
Uh-huh.
And see, as you can see, Fuyukaze was born and raised in New Jersey. Didn't move to
in
Japan
the United States
until he was about 10. It took him some time to adjust to the new school and new people, and even longer to learn Japanese.
Who made this fucking game? Who made this game?
I had
these guys. Sydney Stockdale and Siavash Shalai.
But yeah, so everyone has like an intensive backstory if they're not clearly like Yukio Yamaguchi. No explanation needed. She's from
she was born here.
But then
likes video games.
Melody Barnett is British. Which is so funny, and you can tell, she's British because there's no voice acting, but she starts every sentence
saying "gov."
She starts every sentence with "oi."
Oi, gov.
She runs the beauty salon in town.
Good.
But it's so funny. It's one of those things where it's like, I could imagine a much better version of this where it like works perfectly, but instead it's like extremely buggy.
Look at Kyle Sylvester. Fucking Tony Stark looking ass.
He's
got heterochromia?
Yeah. Oh, he's cool. I like him because he gave me a fishing rod for free.
I mean, if you have heterochromia, you have no other option but to be cool.
Yeah, I don't know what his deal is other than he runs both a mechanic shop and a fishing place where I can buy lures and stuff.
This whole town is his man cave.
But you know what? I also got to give him a shout out for this. I bought a truck from him last night for $5,000.
Great. Nickname is Mechanic Kyle.
Yeah.
Mechanic
Wow.
Kyle.
Oh, that must be his. So that must be his line username. Because you interact with the game through your phone, and every person has a line username. I want to make sure this is the one.
Her nickname is Cat.
Oh no, it doesn't have her username. I'm trying to find a good username.
What's her username?
That's what I'm trying to see. That's where that's what Mechanic Kyle's is.
Runner Ritz.
Runner
Ritz
Ritz,
cracker, probably
Runner
by
Ritz
no one.
is his line.
Snack, probably by everyone.
Runner
Everyone's
Ritz,
horny for this guy.
Runner Ritz is his line username. It's so funny. I can invite people to hang out, and Master Ishikawa was just be like, "Hey, you want to hang out together?" And I'm like, "Yes, old man." And he's like, "All right, I'm taking us to."
Why does Ishikawa have the animated portrait? Why are we watching this old man blush?
I don't know, but I love it. I love him. He's who I have to go to. So it's so funny where any other game would just allow you to have the equipment to do things on your own. I have to go to him if I ever want iron ore smelted. And because I'm building shit all the time, I'm just like, all right, man, here's 80,000 iron. Can you make some fucking chicken wire for me?
He's like, I came to this town to retire. I'm working 80-hour weeks trying to smelt this iron.
All these characters in town like want to hang out with you, and so they'll text you and they'll be like, "Hey, let's hang out and do something." And
so it's like Starfield or whatever the fuck.
Stardew Valley. No,
Stardew Valley.
You have
where it's just simulating living in a town, living in like a good community where the people are nice and cool.
Yes.
And like want to be around
this fucking guy just asked me to hang out with him, and he takes me to like a animal shelter, and he has us volunteer at an animal shelter.
He's just a cool guy.
It's so funny. I've never had a game where you farm have aggressive enemy system of raccoons who will
like you're just blowing them away.
Oh no.
And they'll kill you.
I can't. I in fact can't. But raccoons will, if given the opportunity, will sneak onto your property and eat the seeds of your plants out of the ground.
Wow. Rude.
And they just like hang out looking around. You can fence them out, which is what I do. But they'll still like use the geometry to ramp over the fence sometimes.
They're wily. They're clever.
And like you're supposed to have like your dogs and shit are supposed to you adopt dogs and they chase them off. But your fucking farmland, because it's a 3D game, it's so big that like I'm like I don't even know when that dog's coming back to this side.
I haven't seen that dog in days.
It's so comically intensive. Every day I gotta get up and I gotta change the straw out of my fucking chicken coops and barns.
Wow, they really got you choring.
I gotta swap them out, and I gotta fill their fucking water, drink the little water, and give them the dinner they like.
How do you have time to be going to the animal shelter and making this old man blush? That's like a full day, Pat.
Well, luckily, you can control the length of how quickly time progresses. But what I've learned is that I've gotten really annoyed. So like, there's no fast travel. And you have to like putt across in your moped or your truck or your bicycle across town to different places. Or if you want to go to the city, you have to like hike up like halfway up the town and get on a bus stop and ride the bus to the town, to like the city part of the area. But I've discovered that whenever you hang out with someone, they either pick out a place they want to hang out or you do. And so what I've learned is to use hanging out as a fast travel system. So I'm like, oh man, I gotta go sell all this wool to the clothes designers in town. Who fucking wants to hang out with me at the fucking... Who wants to go shopping with me for clothes and pick out a special outfit? And then when I want to get back, I'm like, all right, who's gonna... I don't know, maybe I'll take someone out to dinner. Maybe I'll have us build a snowman in the park. But they will tell you if they hate the thing you took them to.
Yeah.
Um,
If you drag them out shopping and they're not into it, they'll let you fucking know.
I took Hanako Ishikawa to a horror movie. He was like, that was the worst. I could have spent. I don't get a lot of free time. I could have spent it doing anything else.
Oof. Oof.
And I'm just
Damn.
Like, oh man.
Why didn't you say before we went?
Oh,
just say you did. You just say you don't want to go.
Oh my god. You know what though? I do. It's nice to see phone and digital relationships like implemented in a game somehow, because like Lucy Reed here, the queen, the queen. What is it called? Girl autism. She's really shy, but she loves
girl
photography.
autism.
Are you not familiar with that trope?
I just never thought I would hear it coming out of your mouth.
She's just that trope. And it's very fun. It's very funny. She'll like, if she texts me, she's fucking typing up a whole fucking storm. And if I hang out with her, she'll say 2 words,
like
to
one
me.
word.
Yeah, and then she'll be like, "Wow, we spent so much great time together," and I was like,
"Sure,
yeah, I guess." But
I guess it was nice.
But like, she doesn't socialize. She doesn't have friends. You know, she's just her and her dad and her dad's friend Ryan. But she's very hyper fixated on photography.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just hanging out with people being like, can you guys give me anything? You guys got anything going on in turn? But yeah. I have no idea how my relationships are with them because there's not like a level meter I can see.
The sacred Shinto tree doesn't tell you who you're closest to fucking.
No, it just tells me like can my drone sneak up on birds easier yet?
Yeah.
Ryoza Hara and Anahita Watanabe have me fucking using my drone to like sneak pictures of birds and bugs. I've got a bug to. I'm 3 seasons in. I got a bug to spawn once, and so my drone is just like floating in the air, spinning in circles until like a bug spawns.
Yeah, waiting for the bugs.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know who I'm gonna romance.
I don't know. Who calls to you? You're very into the DILFs of the game.
Well, so I was like kind of focusing on Hanako because she's the one who's a jerk. She's the
you want a woman who will step on you.
Well, it's like,
is she in a position of power?
She's a med student. Every single, I've played a lot of these style of games, and every single time there's like the one like more stylish girl who hates where she lives, and
she's mean as fuck to you.
Mean as fuck, and check this out. She's got tattoos. She's got a bunch of studs.
Got the undercut. I bet you can win her over.
I think I can very easily. But the more I get under the surface, the more I'm realizing there's nothing there. And I'm just trying to reconcile. She's just like trying to get through her I guess like residency in this town so she can move elsewhere, and I'm just like, moved here to chill, man.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like our paths, I mean, I'm trying to like see if she'll take a turn to be like, oh, maybe I do love this town and having a community.
Wow, you're trying to Hallmark movie her.
Yeah, I feel like I'm trying to Hallmark movie her, but it keeps not happening.
Keeps not happening. You can't, I'm sorry, Pat, you can't just foist your values onto someone else.
I hang out with Gabriel Reed a lot. I hate talking to Hideo Yamaguchi because he always, whenever I talk, everyone and all NPCs, like in all video games, they have fucking idle dialogue when you just run up to them and it says some shit. He's always showing me his watch. The only line of dialogue I can get out of him is be like, check out my Rolex, dude. Look at my Rolex. And I'm like, all right, no. I kind of like, honestly, some of the older women appeal to me. Kaida is a shrine maid, is the like shrine priestess, not really a shrine maiden. And now that like this was that I can seduce the older doctor. Like when I first saw this page and saw that I could romance her, I was like,
Surely a doctor has to have something going on.
Yeah, and like another thing is like I'm trying to get like Lucy Reed. I'm trying to get her to open up. We're like doing photography together, but she doesn't talk. She doesn't talk. So
she'd have to say more than one word to you for you to
so
like forge a connection.
I'm like, I think we're good friends, but she doesn't. She says a word, and I'm like, is this more than usual? Am I forging a bond? Catherine Takahashi.
Maybe maybe it's just not. This isn't one where you'll find love. Maybe you need to learn to fall in love with your damn chores.
I'm good at my chores, dude.
Yeah,
it's so.
And maybe
because
that's
it's
enough.
a 3D game, and because it doesn't run on a grid system, I literally, but it's still a farming game. I literally grab a hose, and I just aim and shoot my hose all over my dang crop.
Just blasting.
I'm just blasting my fucking crop. And it's like it has an arc. It's not like
I'm just out here letting him have it. you fucking what? Why do you take it?
It took
me, you'll get it.
It took me so long to figure out how to use fertilizer because a thing I didn't comprehend is that the fertilizer thing is a gun.
Yeah.
And I aim and shoot it at the crops and hope that the hit detection works well enough that it registers that this crop has fertilizer.
Man, there's really a lot of shooting in this.
Yeah, there's a lot of shooting. But you know, I got a truck. I unlocked all the animals. I'm getting really into cooking right now. Cooking is an extremely intensive process. I like need to chop up vegetables and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I need to use my stand mixer to make a dough before I could put it in my fucking oven to make some fucking hamburger buns. And then cut the buns in half so I can then put them on and then I can grill the hamburger, and then I put the hamburger and buns and lettuce together on my cutting board. And these are all 3 different mini game things I have to interact with.
Jesus Christ. Just go downstairs and cook yourself a hamburger. It's the same experience.
It's like so intensive. I'm like, right, I jet tonight before I saw your message. I unlocked making cream.
Cream.
I can now use my cream separator and take my cow milk and my sheep milk and my goat milk and make. Well, I can pasteurize it first, or I can make cream. I think I'm gonna learn how to make butter soon.
Jesus.
Because like a lot, like I can go to the store and buy butter and like buy dashi and buy fucking but then I also can buy like brewer's yeast so I could make some fucking wine to sell. But I haven't unlocked that. I haven't unlocked the ability to ferment things yet. I've only unlocked the ability to make cream and to dry flowers and it takes so fucking long to level up it. I need to go to bed. I need to go to bed so I can wake up and it'll be Friday tomorrow and I can get back to my fucking little farm. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm kind of tired too. It's been a good stream.
Here's something that's also driving me insane in this game is that normally when you make the stuff you make out of
You gotta end this stream. You can't just keep reading your laundry list, your fucking grocery list for this game into the stream.
There's one more thing.
I guess technically this is what distinguishes stream content from like video, like YouTube content, is you can just do whatever the fuck you want for as long as you want. But damn.
But so you'd think like, oh, the stuff you make out of your crop, you'd be able to sell for more money, and that's how you're really raking in the money is by that shit.
Yeah.
No one will buy my bread and sandwiches.
Maybe you suck at making bread.
No, I can only sell. I had to look this up. I'm like, because everyone's like, how do you sell your fucking food goods? Like, no one wants to buy my okayu and miso soup.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, the twice monthly.
It's like a farmer's market.
The twice monthly farmer's market. I can sell it at my stall. And that
I was about to say, you making all this, like, all these cottage goods, like fucking homemade butter and shit. This is stuff you would buy at a farmer's market. Like, normal farmers don't make that stuff.
Yeah.
They ship raw materials to other businesses that make that stuff, and those businesses have their goods stocked in like grocery stores and shit.
Good night,
So
Mahunek.
it honestly makes a lot of sense that they force you to sell it at the farmer's market. Yeah, good night, Mahanek.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to the grocery store and I'm like, buy my panko. And they say no.
Hold on.
They say no, they won't buy my panko.
Oh. I mean, of course, how are you even making panko at home? Panko is made with like a really weird process.
Oh, don't worry. I turn bread and
into
I take
crumbs.
I take it to my food process, become breadcrumbs, and then I bake in the oven in my sheet pan, because there are different pans and things you need to use for everything to make different things, and I bake that into panko.
Okay. I mean, you probably could. Like, that's really just normal breadcrumbs. Panko is produced by this weird, like, electric process.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I need to. I'm like learning to figure out what do I need. What uses the aluminum sheet pan versus the fucking steel roasting pan versus like, oh, you want me to put my fucking cast iron skillet in the oven? I guess. But yeah, fucking okay, look at this fucking meatloaf recipe. I need beef filling that I make by going to my food processor and putting in ground beef, carrot, potato, and salt into it to get food processed. I need to then take the fucking beef filling. I need to break up 2 bulbs of garlic to get the cloves. I need to get
Jesus
some ketchup.
Christ.
And I need to I actually don't know how to get, but I need to get I can get brown sugar. I can get ground sugar, and I'm going to put all these ingredients in the aluminum sheet pan, and in an hour it will give me 4 meatloaf worth $0 and zero.
Great.
So I'm doing all this deep investment into baking for conceivably no reason.
Yeah. Just for the satisfaction.
Yeah, I mean, this one fucking character is like, oh, be a good neighbor and give me a pie. And I'm like, all right, I'll figure out how to make a pie. like, oh, you want a pie? You want to give someone a pie? Fucking know how to make pie dough, which is different from your fucking bread doughs and your cookie doughs. Do you know how to make pie dough? Do you know the right portions of flour to butter you need for your fucking pie dough? And it's like, okay, I forgot pie dough. I bake the pie crust, and then it's like, all right, you gotta. Have you been growing cloves? Do you have a cinnamon tree in the back? And I'm just like, make a pie.
This is why people buy shit at the store. Why we have stores. So that you don't have to grow all this shit to make a pie.
When you hang out with people, you can ask them if they want anything, and they'll be like, oh yeah, get me a beef ramen. And I realized pretty quickly that it's like, oh, I can just find a noodle place to sell me that, and then I'll mail them the beef ramen to finish that quest. But I'm in here because one person asked for a hamburger, and nowhere in the game sells hamburger. So I'm going through the process of cooking and climbing the cooking tree so I can make this fucking guy a hamburger. It's been like a month.
I hope he fucking appreciates
working on this hamburger
when it finally arrives.
It's really funny because right now that part is broken. They'll tell me like, oh yeah, get me some fucking tea in 6 days. But it's broken in that it'll just give me infinite time, which is great because
there's no deadline.
There's no deadline. It's a glitch. I don't know why there's no deadline.
2 years later, and you're like, "Here's your tea."
But I'm just like, man, I'm fucking.
Sorry, it took so long. I had to plant the tea trees 4 months ago.
Yeah, and I'm just fucking climbing the ranks of cooking. I'm like investing all these things into like fucking this all this time into like fucking different I need to get different recipes so I can unlock the different parts of the skill tree so that I may one day make this man a hamburger.
Awful.
Well,
Well,
I'm getting there.
I hope it works out for you.
Yeah, I'm ending the stream.